lens on the camera?
No, it's just
No.
got an expander thing on there. It's not even an expander. It's just like to focus it in to make it to where it's not so much light that gets in.
Mm.
Welcome to Us Being Us Olympic Edition.
USA.
USA. USA.
Canada. Canada. Canada.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I don't
Shoot.
All right, run it back. Let's roll the intro again.
Nah.
Welcome
fuck it.
to Us Being Us Olympics Edition. This is our very first start of this episode.
Yeah.
We have definitely not tried to start it before.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
Just imagine us chanting USA and then you're good. You got it.
Yeah.
I hope you know the beginning's staying.
I guess you can
Alan
bleep
did
me
this
out.
to us.
Yeah,
said what?
Alan, you did this to us.
How is this my fault? Hold on.
But all
They
th-
said it was.
you said all three of you were your favorite was the beach volleyball for the Olympics?
I like watching women's sand volleyball, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Except for that one lady and her mom.
So
The finals this year, the USA against Canada. Canada was like this tall lady and a lady that looked just like her mom. Go
I
ahead.
didn't see
Go
him
ahead.
against
What were you
Canada.
saying?
oh no, I was just gonna say, some of them girls are very lengthy, and it's not as fun to watch.
They do have some
Are-
long legs.
Are you saying because they're like flat chested, or is that what you're saying?
Flat everything.
Flat everything.
You're just
And
saying
also,
they're
if I
lengthy.
stood next to him, I'd have to probably grab a stepping stool to give him a kiss. You know,
That makes sense.
not saying that they're not beautiful. They are beautiful women, but you know,
They're just walls walking around.
yeah, they're yep.
Probably built like walls too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Literally slabs of meat.
Alan, this whole time
What
we're
walls are
watching
you
the
making out of
Olympics.
meat?
We're watching the Olympics. Alan goes, "Damn, that girl is jacked." And I'm like, "Alan, she's an Olympic athlete.
What sport was it?
Sand volleyball.
Oh, it was sand
Yeah.
volleyball.
Sand
Okay.
volleyball, shoot, rugby."
Shoot. They do female rugby?
Yeah.
Actually, the USA just medaled for the first time in history.
Whoa.
Yeah, and some ladies donating $4 million to
no
our rugby
way.
team. Some Chinese lady.
To the female team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that some celebrity donated a shitload of money to the female water polo team because they've won 3 going on 4 golds in a row, and they've had to work like the athletes themselves have had to work 3 or 4 jobs or 2 or 3 jobs or something like that to support themselves.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah, some celebrity. I wish I could remember who is donating them a lot
I'm
of money.
sure they don't make a lot of money because there's no water polo professional team besides like
Yeah.
Olympics, you know.
Yeah. Like
The
when
guy
I-
so
for the-
it's not like a full-time thing.
The coach for the South Sudan basketball team has been paying for everything they have with his own money.
Really?
for the Olympics?
For
Damn,
everything.
That's crazy.
They don't have any like gyms or anything in South Sudan, so he's been paying for like gyms and hotels and flights for everybody.
Yeah.
They play out on the dirt in South Sudan.
Whoa.
Getting dirty.
I heard this dude talking today about a team that plays in the Middle East. I can't think of where it is, what country, so I don't want to say which one, but one of their players came out and was like, yeah, I was thrown in prison one time when I didn't do well in the Olympics. And like I was beaten and like
tracks.
chained to a wall. It was like, holy fuck. They don't play around in other countries.
No, they don't.
Here, you
Like-
just come back and get bullied on Twitter for like 3 months.
Even that, I don't even know if they fucking bully you. Simone Biles got bullied. That's the only one I remember being bullied.
Yeah, and she has how many fucking gold medals now?
8.
8?
Oh,
Insane.
crazy. Was she the one that smoked weed? She had some weird controversy
I
like
mean,
a few
I have
years
no
back
idea.
or something crazy.
How dare she?
What
Something
athlete? What Olympic athlete doesn't smoke weed?
Literally.
Probably all the ones from countries where it's very illegal.
Talking
Still
about the
pretty
U.S.
illegal
Is that
here.
what happened?
I mean, true.
I didn't
but
know.
like
I had
the-
no idea what happened. With that.
I was thinking about that actually on my way home the other day of if weed is even still on the banned substances list for the Olympics.
I think so. I think all substances
Probably
are.
is. There was a swimmer from China. He, I think it was the last Olympics or I don't know, some competition. He got in trouble for using a banned substance, but he wasn't suspended or anything. Nothing happened. He just got in trouble.
I feel like that was on Sunday or Saturday.
Yeah, we were watching that day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
I can't remember
They
his
didn't
name.
say what
but-
it was.
No, they just said a banned substance.
yeah, all they said was that he tested positive for a banned substance, but he's still being allowed to participate.
Oh.
So that got Alan and I talking. It's like, well, what could it have been? And probably marijuana, because
I mean,
Why else would they let him keep going?
Cocaine.
like without getting in trouble, you know.
But Michael Phelps was like the hugest thing when it happened. Like,
Wasn't
smoked-
he roiding? I thought he was.
No, he
roiding
was.
at
It was
one
weed.
point.
He got caught smoking a bong on Snapchat or something, and like his whole career got blown up. He was kicked out of the Olympics and like
Well,
crazy shit.
That was
it was like
well,
2013. It was early.
Yeah.
that was around the time he was probably going to retire anyways, because
Yeah,
don't-
he retired after the 2012.
Yeah,
Olympics.
he
Oh,
said
did he really?
yeah, he said he was done in London. Yeah.
I don't know shit about.
He's still like our most this could be wrong. He still might be our most decorated Olympian ever.
Yes,
So
he is.
Is
For
he?
sure.
With how many medals he has.
Oh yeah, he had a whole like.
Yeah, it covered his entire chest.
Was he hitting 17-second finish times? I mean, nobody
No.
knows, but I wonder.
I mean,
That's crazy.
He set world records.
Yeah.
even if he wasn't, he was still winning. So
You know
that's
how
what
hard
matters.
it would be to be a swimmer like that? You're constantly underwater. Like, you don't get to breathe.
And it's so hard to swim that fast for that long.
Yeah, that's such a big pool. Isn't it like
It's 50 meters.
50 meters?
Yeah.
100.
No, 100 is down and back.
Oh yeah, 50 meters. Yeah.
Didn't you say something crazy? Didn't you guys tell me he said something crazy the other day about swimming? That he was trying
Oh.
to say he could do something crazy?
Oh yeah, he could swim 3 miles.
I know it's insane.
3 miles straight.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I don't remember what I was watching, but it was some show where they're on a beach and you can see an island just out in the distance. And it's not like super close. It's not like a 5-minute swim and you're there. It's probably like a 20-minute boat ride and you're there. But I fully believe that if I was there, I could swim it.
Why?
I'm insane.
Just because you think you could do it?
I'm pretty good at swimming.
Bro. No fucking way. You know how hard that is? There's people that there is UFC fighters that like for like serious training, they swim to a crazy spot and back. These people are like outliers. They swam to Alcatraz and back in like the shark waters or whatever the fuck. Like it's 7 miles. And they are well trained.
There and back, or 14
It's
altogether.
7 miles there and back. I'm pretty sure. I don't know
So
that for
3.5.
sure. It's long as fuck. I know
Yeah.
it's far. But
I could do it. I could do it.
dude, I don't even think you
Hell
could
no.
run around the block consistently without stopping.
Running
Or without
around the-
cramping.
running
If you
ar-
cramp in water, you are dead.
No, that's when you just float for a few minutes
How-
and then get
Oh,
back to it.
I'm just gonna float when I'm cramping, even though I'm.
He's
I
gonna
didn't
keep
think
his bananas above water, okay? He's just gonna be swimming one-handed with a bunch of bananas
Is this
for in
like-
case he cramps.
Is this no training?
I mean, this is as I am right now, so yeah.
Carrying bananas while you swim.
He's gotta have stuff for his cramps.
Gotta get that potassium.
But you said no training?
Yeah, as I am
Just
right
thrown
now.
in the
Yeah.
Dude,
No.
I don't even think I could swim 3 miles.
I don't
I
even
don't-
think I
can-
could swim a
can you swim
mile,
at all?
bro.
Can you swim at all? Can you swim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can swim.
I could float the whole way there, dude. Like I don't
enough.
think.
He just sits on top. Okay, Current, do your thing.
Do you think he's that big old Pokemon, that huge blue one? You know what I'm talking about?
Snorlax.
Snorlax. He just.
Yeah, I'm buoyant. I'm buoyant, dude.
Fill his body with air.
It'd be some cartoon shit. No, dude, I couldn't swim 3 miles for sure. I can swim too.
Were you there when I brought that up?
No, they brought it up later. I was like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, when you're at work, I brought it up to him. I'm like, this dude dumb.
we gotta go.
fucking
We should go to the Y one time and just race down and back and see how bad you cramp up and see if you stop in the middle or something. Because it's the
Oh.
ocean, so you stop there. There is no like, I need to go over here to like get up. It like
Yeah, like-
you're either drowning or you're staying afloat.
You're not
I-
touching the bottom.
I believe I mentioned that I was going to get one of those emergency flotation belts.
Like fucking Scuba Steve. I don't think
That
that's a
seems
name.
like cheating.
Yeah, that does seem like cheating.
Keeping me alive is cheating?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna get this Batman belt that blows up around you when you're out in the water?
I'm sure they're available.
I don't think
like
they
on the
are.
internet or something.
Like some water activated blow up thing that wraps around you.
How are you gonna get the adrenaline flowing to really swim 3 miles if you know you have this belt that'll just save you?
This is a crazy thought. Where'd you come up with this thought?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it.
Well, I mean, he said he could swim from Hawaii to America, so
Oh,
I did
yeah,
not say I
forgot.
could swim from Hawaii to America. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
you
want to
did.
be on a boat from Hawaii to America.
That's like a 5-hour flight or something crazy like that. I
he
think it
said
might
if
be longer
volcanoes
than that.
erupted, that
Oh,
he would be
yeah.
able
Swim.
to swim back to the mainland.
You did
I did-
say that.
I did not say
You
that.
have
Yes,
said
you
that.
did.
You
We had
You
to-
guys are
Absolutely did say
gaslighting
that.
me right now.
No.
We can run it back. 'cause
In a month,
pretty
we'll
sure it
be
was on the
talking about
podcast.
this same conversation where we're like, "Yeah, you said that you could swim 3 miles." Like, no, I didn't. I
Hey,
just
by the
said-
way, look at that. What does that look like, by the way?
Oh, is that an emergency blow up thing?
Yeah.
Emergency blow up doll.
Inflatable belt pack. Yes.
Whenever
Just
you-
for one last one.
Yep.
Alan gets one specially made, and it's just. That's great. That's great. Hell no. I guess so. If you have that, if you think that's gonna keep you safe, I wonder where this island was. I wonder what you saw out in the.
Yeah,
distance.
I have no idea.
Was
but
it
it's-
New York? You talking about Ellis Island?
No, definitely not. It was somewhere tropical. You could see like the island just covered in trees off in the distance.
And you would swim to that.
Yeah.
You would
Hope
get
you
Even
know
though you're
that's-
on this other island.
you get poisoned. You
I hope
probably
you know
get
that's
eaten.
farther than you think it is.
Much further.
Probably.
I guess the average person can see about 3.5 miles.
Yeah, the horizon
So
on ocean
if
is like 5
you can
miles. so-
see the island, I'm assuming it's probably about 3.5 miles.
Fair enough.
But islands are bigger, so maybe you can see it from farther away.
I mean,
I
you
don't
could
know.
see the sand of the beaches on the screen.
I'd have to see you swim, dude. I'd have to see how good you were.
All right,
He
let's
gets
get-
out there. He gets out there. He's just
Doggy paddling.
I still think they should do doggy paddle as an Olympic swimming sport.
I think so too, dude. I think some people get good at it.
Let's go to the Y sometime.
Let's do it, dude. I'm down.
why?
MCA. Do 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 do.
Where's it fun to stay at?
It's fun to stay. Do you know what the YMCA stands for?
Youth,
Men,
youth men, young men,
young men,
because it's
There
young
you
men.
go.
It's young
Christian.
Christian, and then the A's a weird.
I think it's
word.
association or something.
It's
like
not.
that.
It's a
not?
weird word. Of America.
Alternative. Oh, of America.
I don't know what it is.
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, it's. I didn't know that for the longest time. Felt a little weird after that. Young Christian men. Ooh, burr, 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 burr.
That's a
I feel like
I
I've
get a
been
star.
told that was wrong when I said that.
They lied to you.
So were we right with the first 3 letters?
Mm-hmm. You got
It's only for men named Christian.
it. That makes sense. That makes sense. No pastors allowed.
Well, yeah, they're men, so I'm sure they're too old anyway.
Pastors aren't the bad ones. It's the preachers. No, it's
It's
neither.
Priests.
Priests.
Priests. That's what it is.
Is that not the same thing?
No,
Are
priests are
pastors not
Catholic.
Different religions, yeah.
Oh, duh. That makes sense. Okay, Christians. It's okay. We're not thinking about rape.
I don't know. I'm sure there's probably still some.
Still happens there.
I mean, I was thinking about it.
I like to do the youth groups.
Oh no.
That's what I like to teach the
They do
youth
talk-
groups.
This is a common theme on our podcast.
It really is.
Have you ever seen Letterkenny?
like
No,
of
I
all the
haven't.
recurring
Glenn-
topics we could
Glenn.
have? Really?
Glenn is a preacher, and except he doesn't go after kids. He goes after wine.
Why?
He is the gayest guy you would ever meet.
I wanna
if he was a
be
real
close
person.
to
If he was a real guy.
Christ
Yep.
and
Maybe he's played
wine.
himself. Maybe that's just who he is.
It could be.
I've never
Uh-huh.
seen it. I really should watch Letterkenny. So many people have been like, "Haven't you seen it?"
It's so good.
Apparently,
it's so funny.
apparently the guy who plays Glenn is a writer or a director for the show too.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure,
Intriguing.
unless I saw his face wrong. But like, saw some behind the scenes stuff on TikTok, and
Behind the scenes.
he was there.
TikTok is like an alternative television channel. People literally just watch that.
dude, once I got it, it's got me sucked in. It's got me sucked in.
Like Kirby, just whole body.
Crazy shit, man.
That was not Kirby. That was Human Centipede.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god.
was.
All right, we don't need to talk about
Sounds
human
like a
centipede
fucking
again.
time, if you ask me.
Did I realize how much I don't like booger talk? The other day, me and Morgan were eating food, and someone started talking about like
You're gonna
You
say
say
me and
eating
Morgan were eating
boogers?
boogers.
me were eating boogers, and I was like, this is just not my thing.
I'm not really into this one.
Yeah, I think we should find a new hobby.
I'm gonna throw a little seasoning on it. I'm about right.
You should
But
find a new
right now,
hobby.
no.
Your
You-
hobby was talking about boogers.
He was eating boogers, but I mean, we laid. No, I'm just kidding. There was somebody on TV talking about boogers, and I was like, I don't feel like eating anymore. That's the first time that's ever happened, but I was like, that's disgusting. I don't know why. Gross.
How do you
Speaking
feel?
speaking of boogers, do you guys pick your nose?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In a safe place.
It's like if you blow your nose, it doesn't get the boogers out. It's like I'll blow my nose, I push my nostril down,
Mhm.
I still feel a lump. That could just be cancer, but
But it could be.
No.
but then I stick my finger up there and I'm able to pick it out. It's not cancer, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
good.
don't know.
there.
Maybe
joke
you're a
before I
cancer
could.
surgeon.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I
Picking cancers out of your nose.
basically cleared myself multiple times. Then, if you
I
guys,
like it.
never mind. I'm not gonna say it. That's bad. But
Of course.
He
though.
gives
it's like
his
you
nose
can't
a
just
daily
blow those
colonoscopy.
boogers out.
You
Sometimes
guys-
you got to get up in there.
You guys eating boogers?
No.
I wonder what the statistic is on that. People that eat boogers.
I feel like it's higher than we would think.
I think it's huge. There's so many videos I've realized online of people eating boogers. I watched this other podcast, and that's what they've been showing lately. And bro,
That's
Yeah.
what they've been showing
I mean,
lately.
kids
yeah,
do
they
it all
show
the
weird
time.
videos.
My sister used to eat her boogers.
Yeah, but I think it's weirder when adults start doing
Oh, absolutely.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's like why?
Yeah, you know what's
Maybe-
going
It's
on.
so
salty and delicious.
Where else are you gonna put it? You know, then you're just littering.
You're not littering. It's gonna biodegrade. It's biodegradable.
Is it? Is it?
Gross.
Yeah.
So are you, but if I threw your corpse like out of a car window on the highway, it'd be like there's
That's
no-
called
Well, that's-
murder.
that's
and
murder.
Getting rid of a body.
No,
Well,
I
that's
mean,
because the bones don't degrade. Like if it all just degraded, then
well,
But
bones
even,
do degrade, but it just takes a long time.
Even
like-
a fucking banana takes like months to decay on that sidewalk. That people are like, it's biodegradable.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's gross, dude.
But it's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything.
I don't
True.
think a banana would last months on a sidewalk. Some animals eating that shit.
You think so?
absolutely.
Banana peel?
Yes.
Yeah,
You think so?
There's monkeys
Animals
running
eat-
around all
animals
over
eat
like
That makes
banana
sense.
peels.
Yeah, I'm one of them. What are you talking about?
Oh my
I'm right here.
god!
Hey, you said it. You said
Oh
it.
my god! I wondered if that was a joke you were making.
That was not the joke I was making.
We're all
but
monkeys. you
his
son of a
diet is
bitch.
strictly B words. Bananas and boogers. That's Dante's diet. It's
Yeah.
strictly
Boogers,
B words.
buttholes.
That's all he
Whoa.
eats.
Threes.
My cat was rubbing his butthole on the carpet earlier. That was new.
Mango loves to do that.
Dude, I'm like, yo, you know, no.
The funniest thing is like she tries to grab with her front claws, but she doesn't have any. Yes, I already know. We got him done before we knew what it actually was.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck you guys.
She tries to grab with her
Just
front
kidding.
claws,
I'm kidding.
and then she can't, so she puts her back claws out and like really digs in and pulls herself with her back claws.
Oh my god.
It's like she's almost humping.
Does she do that thing where she like stand on her back legs and try to lick her stomach?
Mango couldn't stand on her back legs if she
If she
tried.
tried.
No,
Fair. Fair enough.
she's the only one of our cats that cannot stand on her back legs.
I can barely stand on my two legs, so I understand.
You're gonna be standing all the time now.
Yeah,
Isn't that like your whole job, or do you guys have a desk you sit behind?
we have a desk.
They play fucking Mario Kart, bro.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't need to
duh.
talk about that.
We're not supposed to talk about that. Yeah, Austin works at a church. If you guys didn't know, he's a.
Priest.
Oh God, I didn't realize.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Don't go to that
Forgive me,
church.
Father, for I have sinned.
All right, now choke
Hey.
him out.
Here's a chicken.
Yeah.
Nice callback, Austin.
Bro, that was one that we can't put out, I don't think. I was going to put it online, and then I felt bad. I was like, this probably isn't a good idea.
What do you mean?
All those religious nuts.
We didn't put up the one where we were talking about choking chickens. I made the clip and everything. We never put it up.
Did you send it to us on?
Yeah, I sent you all 3 of them.
Oh, you didn't put the clip out, but you put up the episode.
Yeah, the episode's up. Yeah, no. I just
I
didn't put the clip out.
Feel like I
It's in our messages. I sent it to
might
us.
have put that clip up on the TikTok.
Well, if it did, I hope you enjoyed it because I thought it was fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, that shit's funny. I do want to. I hate to talk about the podcast. Probably talk about this later. We'll talk about it later. Speaking of the Olympics, though, I remember people talking about the.
It's been a solid like 10 minutes since we've talked about the Olympics.
I don't know. I was thinking about this point for a while, and I never let it out.
That's fair. Okay,
we started
go for
talking
it.
about pedophilia, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, pedophilia,
You know the dude that's
boogers.
The Olympics.
There was that
It's
one
all
dude from
the
Russia that like
I don't think it was
Straight up-
Russia.
was it not Russia?
No.
Someplace
No.
straight up pedophile, and they were like, "Yeah, you can still join."
Germany.
he was-
I remember.
It was Germany.
I remember Alyssa talking about it.
It was
that
for
he's-
volleyball too. I'm pretty sure, right? Or
I
something stupid
don't-
I have
like
no
that.
idea.
I don't remember.
Not sure the sport, but-
What sport? But it
He's
did,
a convicted sex offender, yes.
yeah.
On a child.
I think it was
Yep.
tennis.
Tennis.
I don't know.
Who
dude.
lets the tennis coach touch them, dude?
Every fucking tennis
Well, he
coach in
probably
the
wouldn't be a
world,
tennis
or every
coach.
person that does tennis lessons.
You know they don't just play tennis
Yeah.
24
Oh.
hours a day, right? They leave the courts
No way.
at some point.
Tell me more.
And they got all that
I wanna
energy
know.
pumping, dude.
Sorry, I'm not listening to you.
Tell
I'm-
me more.
Oh.
I'm still annoyed at Austin.
But yeah, it's crazy that he is allowed
I thought it was a
to
little wild,
Yeah,
participate.
that is.
especially in such a goofy sport. It was something
International
goofy.
waters. It's fine.
International waters.
But
Yeah,
here's
Paris
the thing.
is international waters now, I guess.
Granted,
surfboarded
all
out
this
there.
shit happened in the U.S. with pedophilia and preying on children. All that stuff happened in the U.S. But I know for a fact. No, I guess I don't know for a fact. But like, you can't tell me other countries aren't conscious of this. You know, like, if you see a pedophile and you know he's a pedophile, are you gonna go up and beat his ass? I would want to.
yeah,
But I don't want to get the charge at the same time.
I wonder how
So,
strict
like-
it is in other countries.
Which makes no sense to me. You think it should just be like a universal thing.
You'd think.
I
so.
also wonder how much or how different the perspective of reform is, because an argument for American prisons is that they don't really reform you; they just make you into a career criminal.
Right.
Other countries could have solutions to where you get convicted, you actually do get reformed through programs that you went through in prison, and then you come out a better man.
What would they have
I don't
done
think
to
so.
reform him? Send him to therapy.
There's an unlimited number of things that could have been done.
Shock therapy. Anytime he sees a child, and it's like it's like Brickleberry with the gay machine. They try to turn their daughter straight. Anytime she sees something she likes, which is usually a woman, they shock her. That's what they do with the pedophiles.
I think
That's how they
everybody knew
reform
where
them.
you were going with shock therapy. I don't think you had to describe
I
it.
was just thinking of Brickleberry. I'm sorry.
It's also crazy that he would be a convicted pedophile because the age of consent in Germany is like 12.
It's Dutch. Is that in Germany? He's Dutch.
Dutch.
No.
Dutch is
from Deutsch.
Netherlands.
Deutsch. We don't fucking know. Can you, yeah. But he's
We're not
Dutch.
Or Belgium.
You
geographers.
might be right. You
I
might
think
be
it's
right.
Netherlands. It's Dutch.
But what he's saying might be a thing there. Like maybe their prison is like a. Once you're out of prison, you may have that charge on your record still, but like all is forgiven. You can be back in
I
society.
don't think that's true
don't
anywhere
think so?
go.
I feel like some places it's
No,
like that.
like it's such an American mentality that like prison should only punish rather than reform you.
I don't know about that.
I think prison is just prison, pretty standard across everywhere you go.
Especially when
Look
they
up
show
a
like.
Finnish prison.
I am
but
not going to look
Finland
up
is
a
like
Finnish
the best
prison.
place you could probably get arrested at if it was.
Finnish prisons, like max security prisons, are better than studio apartments.
Well, they don't have serial
Try
killers
Mexico.
fucking running around.
Netherlands? Okay. I bet you they don't look pretty though. In the
He's just a
Netherlands.
lost boy from Netherlands.
Yeah. prisons aren't nice in other countries. Hang on, let's stop on this. Finland is a rare case of prisons. Like Mexico sucks, China sucks, Russia sucks. Like most European places suck to get arrested in because like they're known for like there's no heating or there's no like air conditioning, there's no like food.
And it can also work the reverse way where they're like, oh, prison is really nice, so I'm just going to go back. Like, I don't care if I go back, so I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, and then you're
3 hots in a cot, baby. They're probably living worse on the street.
fair. I bet you that's how a lot of people think when it comes
Mhm.
to prison. That's just wild. That's just
3 meals and a place to sleep. That's all they want.
There just is no specified answer for how you're going to do that.
I mean, not really. There are people smarter than us who could come up with it, though.
I don't believe that.
The way just psychology in general works, it will never work like that for everybody,
Yeah, 'cause
or
like-
even probably most people. No
yeah,
matter
'cause
which way you go, it'll work for some people, and it won't work for most.
there's also
So does
sociopaths.
that then deny giving the people who it would work for the chance of it working?
No, I never said that.
Yeah. You're just.
That'd be reaching though, because like, what about sociopaths that act like they are reformed, and
They-
then as soon as they murder a child or something crazy, like
They know it's wrong.
That's an outlier, though. Like, not every case will be like that.
not every case, but
It's
you'd be
different for
surprised.
violent criminals for sure.
Yeah,
That's,
gotta be.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Wait, are we not calling molestation on a child?
No,
a
I am.
violent-
That
okay.
is
Okay.
still a violent act in my mind.
Yes. Okay.
Would you
Just
call,
making sure.
like, breaking and entering a violent act?
Depends on the situation.
Yeah. There's so many scenarios.
what's
There's
your-
so many scenarios.
What's
that
your
can go on.
caveat then, Austin? I want to hear your thoughts.
A different word than caveat, please.
yeah. What do you mean?
I'm thinking like fish eggs.
I'm thinking.
That's caviar.
I know, but like that's what it made me think of.
I'm thinking if
Preference.
the intention is to do harm to somebody else.
So like breaking and entering to commit like assault, rape, and or murder.
Not even that. Like, I would even say stealing shit, but I think there's different situations. Like, you're stealing shit just to steal shit, but like, I think places should be more open to helping people who are hungry. But that's just me. Also, I don't get why I'm discriminated against for having a home. Homeless people get all this free shit from people. You know what I get just because I have a house? Paying my taxes
I don't even
That's
do
what
that
I
shit,
get.
bro.
for renting a house.
I don't do that shit. Don't say that. He didn't say that. He was just joking. This is just a comedy podcast.
Do you want me to grab the letter from the IRS?
That you don't pay your taxes?
I haven't paid my taxes yet. No.
Oh no.
I'm paying off my taxes
This
for
man's a
2020 right now.
They
Did,
know
uh,
I'm a criminal already.
Criminal.
Austin, or not Austin, Ethan, did you mention that you have jury duty to anybody?
No, Alyssa.
When do you have jury duty?
September 2nd? I don't know.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
As long as I don't know anything about the case.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that makes sense.
What's
I
the
just can't
case?
discuss. I don't know until I get there. So
Yeah, they
they,
won't-
they mail it to you. Here's some
They don't give
information
you
ahead of
any
time.
details about the case
here's
until your
the
first day.
exact case and who we think did it.
Well,
It's the black guy. That's all we're
if they
saying.
told me, like,
Okay,
they
well,
said-
then I can't make it.
this was a case of like Grand Theft Auto, I might be like, who wants to go to that? But if they're like, this dude killed somebody, I'd be like, I definitely want to hear some
See,
facts about this.
I told Alyssa and Izzy, I'm like, God, I hope it's a murder.
No, you don't,
God, I hope
because
it's a
there's going to
murder.
be crime scene photography.
Yeah,
You're going to have
So?
to
You gotta go through the
listen
whole thing.
to a million fucking testimonials from people in their life.
Also,
Here's the
some of
thing.
those could last for like a month too.
Yeah.
That's fine. I get paid by the government.
yeah,
then.
you get paid. For
Oh
it.
shit!
I wouldn't have to wear this shit.
Let's go murder. Not much.
No, you
I
get paid
th-
decent for that.
I thought you get paid what you make normally.
From the government.
No,
Look it up.
No.
Look it up. Do you get paid while doing jury
It's
duty?
probably minimum
Jury
wage.
duty once, they paid me minimum wage for the hours. I
Yeah,
was
it's probably
there.
minimum wage.
I'll take minimum wage.
Mhm.
And
What is that, like
for
$8 now?
me, It was a weed charge. Like someone had a ton of weed in their car.
Why you need a fucking jury for that? He had the weed. He's guilty.
You got to hear all
Isn't
the facts
that
in the
like
case.
a conflict of interest for you? Shouldn't you have like not been a juror for that, baby?
Excuse me. I smoke weed, so I don't care Where's the weed at?
I actually got it from
What's she
him.
gonna do that?
They asked me 0 questions. They just picked me to be on the jury when I went to jury duty, and you show up and then they pick the jury.
She looks like a
And they
nice white
ask
woman.
you
She'll convict him.
questions about like whether it would be a conflict of interest. They asked me 0 questions.
Anything they say.
You know what's fucked up?
Yes, I cannot be unbiased.
You were picked for the same jury and you got sent away.
If you're working for a state juror, wait, what?
You know what's fucked up?
Oh, fair enough. As a state juror, states require employers to pay employees who serve on juries. So your uncle would have to pay you for that time that you're there.
I don't think he will.
I don't think so either. Because unless you have a federal juror, if you're a federal juror, then you get $50 per day of service.
That's
But if you're
$50
state,
a
terrible.
day isn't terrible if you
And it's
only
only
work
like
from 9 to
certain
5.
countries.
I didn't get paid at Big Red.
Big Red didn't pay you. The state paid you.
No,
Maybe
the
you were
state paid me.
Maybe you were doing a federal case.
no, no. Federal, you definitely would have been paid for.
I didn't get paid enough to have it be a federal case. If you get paid $50.
That's $50 a day.
Yeah, I didn't get paid $50 a day.
That's not much money by the end of it.
That's terrible. $50 a
I did
day.
not get paid $50.
Okay.
That's $250 a week.
Yeah.
It's ass.
That's only $500 every 2 weeks. That's like not even.
Well, usually you're
McDonald's
not
working.
doing it for 2 weeks.
No, I know, but he's talking about doing a murder case. That would be a month.
Like if it
like that could
Not
go
ev-
on
it's
forever.
not
murder
every
cases-
day either.
Not all murder cases are that long.
True.
And it's not every day
Some of them are
either.
pretty cut and clear.
Yeah, there's
This
no
guy fucking
jury
stabbed the
duty
shit
on
out of
His
this
Saturday or
handprints.
Sunday.
His handprints are on the knife. This is the kill. This is the murder weapon.
Where they
He
have
was
to
there at
put
the
you
time
in,
of the
like, a
crime.
hotel.
Would you want that?
Yeah.
No access to media.
Every time I hear sequestered, I think they're just like putting sequins all over your clothes.
I think of horses, equestronauts.
Equestrians?
Equestrians, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
What did you call them first?
Equestronauts?
Equestronauts.
Isn't
It's on
That's
Big.
a,
It's on.
I'm pretty sure that's a
like
show.
Bob's
It's on
Burgers
Bob's
thing.
Burgers. Yeah. It's Bob's
Except they're
Burgers.
called how do you say the word?
Equestri.
Equestri-
Equestrians?
Except they're called equestricals or whatever.
Is that what they're called?
Because it's grown men that love like a child show.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The Equestronauts is the name of the show.
That's fucking hilarious. Bob's Burgers, little Bob's Burgers for you guys. I forgot what we were talking about. I had something that I was gonna say. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? But
Yes, I would
oh,
want to be a part of a murder trial.
But even if you were like equestrian, you had to stay in a hotel for like. You couldn't talk to nobody. You're like,
Absolutely.
They would.
absolutely,
Dude, do you
So
know
much.
how much I love my alone time? So much.
They would bunk you with other jurors to save money.
What
Yeah.
hotel has bunk beds?
No, not bunk beds.
I don't know if
Oh, I
it
don't think you'd have
probably
to
it
sleep
wouldn't even
with
be a
somebody.
hotel. It'd be like a
Fucking
shitty
idiot.
motel.
What do you think bunking
That's
means?
fine.
I don't think you
Bunk
would
beds?
have to bunk with anybody. I think they just rent out like a floor of a motel.
But
Stacked
here's the
up
thing.
beds.
Here's the thing to your bunking with people. If you're bunked with another person on the jury,
Yeah.
that's so much opportunity to talk about the case, and you're not
Yeah.
supposed to talk to
I don't
about
think
the
they
case to
let
other
you.
jury
They
people,
might
except
let
when
you
you're, except when you're.
No, you can talk to the case
Deciding
about
guilty or
other
not.
jurors,
No,
right?
you
No,
can't.
nope.
No, you're
Can't
not
talk about
allowed
it with
to.
anybody. You can't tell people what you're thinking, what you're gonna vote.
Yeah.
It has to be all anonymous
Yes,
at the
Sir.
when they vote.
I don't even know if you can tell them your names.
When they
I
cast
think
their
you have to lie
verdict.
about your name.
My name is
When you're sequestered, yeah.
Woody Johnson.
Woody
You don't
Johnson.
have
I'm Bob.
to,
Woody Johnson.
do an anonymous.
There's so many things wrong
Although
there.
you make a discussion and
It's a perfect porn name.
Yeah.
You tell whoever your name and they just look down at your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Woody Johnson because of that right there. I'm gonna have a sausage in my pants too. You know, really.
And what if
bulge
you
it
get
out.
bunked with one of the hot singles in your area?
Oh.
I'm in a committed relationship, Austin.
Yeah, duh, dude. Why'd you get so excited right
What
there?
if you get bunked with Alex?
Because it was funny.
What if you get fucked up? Yeah.
Wait, he's not a hot single in my area.
Oh, that
He's
hurts.
just a
buddy.
He's a
single.
single in your area.
That hurts. All right. I could expect an apology for that one later.
No.
The right
Since
letter.
you're telling me to apologize, I'm not going to apologize.
So, Ethan yelled at me for like the first time ever today.
For what?
in a
What'd you do?
really, really funny way.
Just let him
Uh,
talk about it.
So earlier when I don't remember if it was you, Dante, or you, Ethan, who texted first about fuck the fire. I didn't say anything, and Ethan was like, "Man, I was really expecting you to say something there," and I was actually. I was waiting until the right moment where I was going to call you guys pussies, because I was just like, "Oh, is it a little bit warm outside?
A
Oh,
little
you
bit
poor-
fucking warm,
you poor
Alan.
babies. Is it a little warm?"
A little bit warm. We are literally in a heat advisory, dude.
Oh, you poor baby.
I think we should set his car on fire.
You want to light a fire outside when it's 92
96
degrees at 8:30 at night.
92.
We wouldn't even have the fire. Like, it would have still been sunny out when we started the fire, dude. You know how hot it would be out? There's not even like a breeze.
Shit is hot as fuck.
We would have suffocated out there.
No, thank you.
And my computer screen would be all fogged
God.
over.
You should have heard me yell at him though.
He
Yell-
was yelling like way louder than he did at the baseball game we went to.
I
Damn,
wasn't even yelling at that game.
You weren't.
you really got to him.
I really did. I must have just poked him just the right way to where I really got that knee jerk reaction, and it really worked.
Did you work today?
Yeah, I did.
That's probably why. You got off work and you were
See,
fucking
here's the thing. I work
Pussy.
in the heat.
fair.
I work in the heat, okay?
I like the look you gave. Okay.
And this motherfucker says, "You think you would be acclimated to the heat?" I said, "No, I tolerate the heat. I deal with the heat. It's kind of like my relationship with you. I tolerate you. I deal with you. But
You were yelling.
do I
this
want
at
it?
him?
No."
He was
but
yelling.
when he's
this
not
at-
getting paid for it,
he, was,
he doesn't want to deal
he
with it.
Literally was yelling at me when he said that, and it was like I knew he was actually mad, but it was so fucking funny. It was so funny.
So basically, I said that in a rage, and I didn't mean it. I love you, Alan. But
That's what people
You meant
Fuck
at least
you.
70% of it.
Yeah.
60-40.
I can live with that.
But
80-20. Sorry.
I can't live with that. Sorry.
but speaking of fires, so obviously the California Canada thing
Hell yeah.
has been going on. Did you
Earth
see
is on
somebody
fire,
in
baby.
California got arrested
Sorry, guys.
for starting the wildfire?
No.
How?
His car was on fire and he pushed it into a ravine
Dumb ass.
and it started the entire thing.
What a fucking idiot.
Bro.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
go ahead.
in
Yep.
what world is the solution to your fucking car being on fire to push it into the ravine?
He probably had killed somebody, wanted to set the car on fire and get rid of it.
Yeah,
That's what
something
I'm
wild
guessing.
Like that.
I was literally thinking, why would
his car be on fire?
Why would his car be on fire? And why would you not just call 911
Yeah, call
or something?
Yeah, why
like,
would you
run
hey,
away
my
in
car's
the
on
ravine.
fire. Oh my god. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
freaking out.
Usually you
He's
run
hiding
away from
something.
a car that's on fire. You don't try to push it into somewhere.
No, he was hiding something.
Yeah, no, it started the whole thing. And last I heard, they've only contained like 3% of it.
That's wild.
I think that was yesterday.
Yeah, I heard there's a pretty bad brush fire going on in Colorado now too.
Really?
Yeah. And my mom told me the other day that there's the conditions are right for another brush fire to start in Montana.
It's weird that people would burn brushes. Seems like a weird way to start a bonfire.
Yeah, why would you want to burn plastic?
Yeah. and What
Seems
kind of brushes
wrong.
are these? Are these the one with all the bristles?
Or you
on
could
them
do
that
like
attach
the
to them?
horsehair brushes, you know?
They're trying to get rid of
Yeah.
all the DNA evidence. They just had to get rid of all their hairbrushes.
You know, this is reminding me of we talked last week. We talked about the train derailing.
Yeah.
A 17-year-old kid did that.
Hmm
How?
I saw that.
He switched the tracks. You know how there's like a lever to switch which way the train goes.
Yeah.
He switched the tracks. He has everything on video.
Oh
And-
my
He
god.
Yeah, he
posted
had,
it on
um,
YouTube.
He has two different camera feeds, one from his phone and one from a mounted camera on a tripod.
And
Why haven't we heard about this? He put it on
It was on the
TikTok?
news.
yeah,
He put it on YouTube.
It was on
YouTube?
10/11.
Whoa.
The only
Yeah,
reason
he
I know is
posted
because
it.
Alyssa
did
told me.
see, I after Alyssa told us, I did see more of it on TikTok, but I not.
What
dig-
did the train
digging.
crash?
It went down the wrong rail, and it ended up hitting another train.
Whoa.
But like it wasn't full speed or anything.
yeah.
The carts that were derailed, they didn't fall over. They just got derailed off of the tracks.
That's incredibly lucky. By
Yeah.
the way.
Holy
yeah.
shit, dude.
The craziest part is this kid went up to the cops while they were looking at everything
Uh-huh.
and like talking about what was going on, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And just saying shit that he did, but like making it like, do you think someone did this, or like was the
What?
thing going the wrong way, or yeah.
I think he was just trying to get one big illegal thing in before he turned to an adult.
Smart.
But they're trying to get him tried as an adult.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he is absolutely getting charged as an adult.
I was about to say.
Last I saw, they hadn't said he
prison?
was.
Yeah. Well, he still needs to be like go to trial and
Yeah.
everything. Oh shit! Is that
Man,
gonna be
that's
my
probably your
fucking
jury
trial?
duty. That's
Imagine
probably
that's
your
your
jury
trial.
duty.
Guilty.
He fucking did it. Try him as an adult.
You know what? Put him on death row.
Yeah, give him give him the chair.
When did you get your thing for jury duty?
2 podcasts ago. I want to
Yeah.
say.
So before this happened,
Oh, okay. So no, it wasn't that. That's funny as shit. Though.
he got an early trial, man.
Do you guys remember that kid who was flying his own plane and jumped out and filmed the whole thing and the
Oh yeah,
plane crash?
Yeah,
I wonder how long that kid got, because it's got to be. I wouldn't say it's a similar thing. 'cause
the
he could've-
FAA has
Never heard of
permanently
that.
grounded him.
Oh, well, that's nothing. well,
it?
duh. I mean,
I
of
bet his
course.
mom did too.
Yeah. But this kid almost. This is like it's got to be a federal terrorist or federal terrorist. This got to be like a terrorist crime, right?
It should be because like that's incredibly.
He could have killed or not killed, but he could have like leaked
Oh, no,
all
he
of that
could-
stuff into
he-
the ground.
could have killed like
Does terrorism have to have intent though?
I don't think so, because like people
Like
get
a
charged with
malicious
terroristic
intent.
threats for just like carrying a weapon in public,
Mm,
even if they're
No,
not. Yeah.
That's
If you
not
get-
called terroristic threats.
I feel like
Really?
you
Pretty
would
sure
only-
it is.
I
That's
don't know
not
about that.
Look it up. Can we look this up real quick?
I think that's just called carrying an unregistered.
What is
firearm.
classified as a terroristic
That's just
threat?
brandishing.
I
I
asked
think.
if like a weapon could be carrying a weapon in public. Is that a terroristic threat?
People
think if
carry
you
weapons
pointed
in
at
public all
somebody-
the time.
I think
As
it's
long as
only
it's
if you flash
registered
it
and
at
everything.
I
somebody.
guess, yeah,
if you
if they
flash it
haven't-
at somebody,
Or if they have intent, yeah, then it would be a
Yeah, but
terrorism
you
thing.
can carry in public. But like if you were walking down the street and I was walking down like the same street and I went like go to the other fucking side of the street, that's illegal.
But
So,
what
like,
if you walked into the
You
mall
can't
and you had
carry
a
in
samurai
public.
sword in your hand and you were just walking down the hall?
I mean,
Wouldn't that be you'd probably be
that
stopped
those
and
are
arrested?
illegal also.
A
'Cause-
samurai. Okay, what if he just has a regular ass knife?
they would
Mm,
probably ask you to leave before.
Yeah, they would ask you some questions.
You don't think they just call the cops and?
before- They probably would, but
Depends. I'm sure it depends on how you're acting and everything.
Yeah,
You know.
they would definitely ask questions.
I'd get tackled to the floor.
Yeah.
So he has the knife out.
Actually, you know what's
open and
hilarious?
everything.
Yeah, it's got it out and he's walking down the. You know what's actually hilarious? No, he just has it at his side. He's just walking. What's
That's
up?
creepy.
Nothing? You didn't find anything?
Told
No,
you.
it's not considered a terroristic threat if you have an unregistered gun and you're carrying.
No, I just
I
said
told you.
just like I.
Just a
never
weapon in
mind.
general.
Fuck it. But
If it's
What's
not,
hilarious-
If a gun is not, then a knife is not.
if you're just
considered a
walking.
terroristic threat.
Okay, so if you're just walking in the mall and you have a knife by your side, though, I feel like you'd be like,
It's
even
not
if-
illegal.
It's not illegal. That just
No.
seems
I mean, it
crazy. I feel like they would
depends on,
stop
Like,
you and
shit,
call
they
the
sell
cops.
knives at the mall.
That's true.
It depends on the length of
Blade.
blade and
Yep.
like the sharpness because
True.
the guy I used to work with that trained me to deliver pizzas had a bunch, like he did his own blacksmithing and he had just a bunch of fucking weapons in his trunk. And he said if I ever get pulled over, like I'm gonna be in jail for a long time.
It might just be the intent then.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
you have to be intent
'Cause,
to
like,
be a terrorist. That
It's like
makes
if
sense.
someone walks into the mall with a samurai sword, we're just gonna go with this, or
Yeah.
even a knife, and they're acting erotic and saying,
Erotic.
"Is that the right word? That's the right
I
word."
think
No.
that's
Erratic.
sexual.
Erratic. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna chop my dick off.
Just doing a little knife.
This guy called me earlier today to tell me
His nipple.
to cut off his nipple, so it was very erotic. Okay, like if he's acting erratic, sorry.
Can't even clip that because it's sexual.
I know. Fucking rubbing a knife around your nipple isn't okay on Instagram, apparently, guys.
No, I see plenty of nipples on Instagram. So.
Yeah, me too. It's not fair, dude.
Right next to a bunch of knives.
But if someone's walking in with a knife out, acting erratic, and is saying crazy shit, I'm sure they'd get a terroristic
Yeah,
threat type thing.
something.
It does have to do with intent. Like you have to have the intent to terrorize people. Like you
Okay.
can walk into
Austin was right.
with the gun. You could walk into a mall with a gun and be like, "I'm gonna kill everybody." That's a terroristic threat. You have to actually threaten.
Yeah,
be
you have
like-
to-
You have to be like.
But
You
it's
can't just walk through. They might consider it a terroristic threat if you're like doing things like with a knife or whatever. You're like, stab me.
yeah.
Is it a terroristic threat to say I'm
that
going to
makes
blow
sense.
up this toilet?
I think so.
Yes.
I would consider that, yeah.
You know
It's a terroristic threat on the people who live in the house. Yeah.
It's even a
It's true.
terroristic threat to like
Bit-
threaten to kill your spouse.
Bitch, you
Like,
better
that's
turn
a
on the
terroristic
goddamn
threat.
fan.
Like, I'm
So it
gonna
goes
kill
far.
you.
It goes pretty far. What's funny is
I'ma
if
kill
me or Alan walked to the mall with a gun or knife in our hand, we probably both get tackled
Why me?
because you could be a school shooter. That's the whole gist. I mean Austin too, but I don't think Austin would have to be talked into it. I don't even think
Just
then.
let me play
He's
Valorant
a nice
for
guy.
a few games.
Just let me play Valorant.
Then I won't need much
Dude, I
convincing.
swear.
See, you guys would do your killing in the light. I'm more of the kill in the dark type of thing, you know?
Jack the Ripper vibe.
Yeah.
Oh no.
See, I'm very, very presentable in general. And then when
So
behind
you're a
closed
purge
doors,
kind of motherfucker, aren't you?
honestly, a purge? No, I don't think I could kill somebody in a purge.
You would definitely. I'm
If I
not
had
going
to,
out
I
in a
would.
Purge.
If I had to, I would.
Fuck the purge. I would never go out in that.
Yeah, I'd be locked in my basement eating pizza. if
What
that was
I'm
the
all
purge
for-
was going on.
Killing zombies.
Killing zombies.
Dude.
No, I know we've talked about this before off the podcast.
Slide. Pow pow pow. I can't do very good sound effects. Pew pew pew.
Oh, nice. Little
Is that a
lasers.
flamethrower? You go for a flamethrower?
You did lasers from like Star Wars.
Yeah. Or like a. No, that was terrible. I was trying to get some.
that was
I was trying to
baby
get some
elephant.
bass in there. I was trying to get some bass in there for like a 50 cal.
Get your fucking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was my alien gun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sounds like the dubstep gun from Saints Row.
That could be.
What were you gonna say though?
What was I talking about?
Yeah, we
He
forgot.
can't remember.
Oh,
I
we
don't
don't remember
remember.
either.
Oh, some about gunshots.
Gunshot.
Oh yeah, I know. It's weird that made me remember. Ethan, you and I have talked about this outside of the podcast, but if it ever comes to a zombie apocalypse, I want to be one of the like day zero like deaths. Like I don't want to live through that shit. Like I want to die on outbreak day.
You ever see those zombie movies where they wake up in their bed and like they don't know what's going on? They kind of get up and they hear a noise out there and they open the door and then there's like a zombie that's like, ah! That's
yeah, that was
Alan.
the
That's
last Friday night video, I think.
What?
Yeah. What?
That was the Katy Perry last Friday night song. Pretty sure that was a music
Last
video.
Friday that happened in that in that
Yeah,
song?
dude. She got up. She didn't know where she was. She brushed her teeth with a bottle of Jack.
That's
She
Kesha.
left for the day. The Kesha, whatever the fuck. They both start with a K. But she woke up, brushed her teeth with a bottle of Jack. When she left for the night, she didn't come back.
All right, Stretch Armstrong, calm down.
She
I'm
got
just
killed by
saying, you guys
zombies.
just described that music video to a fucking T.
The fact that you know that music video so well.
That's
worries
actually
me.
a
I have a lot of
scene.
fantasies, okay?
All right, I get it, dude.
Kinky. Like Tina Belcher, she likes the zombies and the real people. Huh?
Yeah.
well,
Well, zombies and horses is more Tina Belcher's vibe.
No. Her sexual fantasies, erotic fantasies,
Erratic fantasy.
are with zombies and Jimmy Jr. Pesto.
you know,
Is it Jimmy Pesto Jr.?
two dots we've never connected is Austin looks a lot like a male version of Tina.
oh my god.
The only thing is he doesn't have the bob.
Well, the bob is he's a man. His bob is that. That's his bob.
Taking the bob quiz.
he's balding. He's bobbing.
He's bobbing.
I'll accept that. At least I can twerk Dante.
Can you twerk?
Tina cannot
I-
twerk.
You got a lot of junk in that trunk to throw around, so I'm sure you could. You
I
could make
do.
something work.
There's plenty of junk.
Cut to Austin twerking.
Yes, we're gonna get a video of that later. Fuck.
When
Shit.
have you ever seen me do that?
I feel
The
like
waking
what
up
happened
in,
before, so-
in your bed or whatever,
yeah.
what you were talking about. That's literally in the first episode of The Walking Dead. Rick,
Well,
he
he's-
gets shot.
he's not waking up in his bed.
Well, he wakes up in a hospital bed. Okay, he gets shot and everything's just desolate, like nothing.
Yeah,
everything's
then-
dark.
the only thing I remember from that episode is "Don't Dead, Open Inside."
Yeah, that's on the door,
Yeah.
painted in blood.
That's what it says on the door when he wakes up.
Well,
No,
it's
one of the doors when he's walking out of the
yeah, it's,
hospital.
it's written very weirdly. It's literally "Don't Dead, Open Inside."
Isn't that months into the apocalypse or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably supposed to say.
Don't open,
Open, dead inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the doors with all the zombies on the other side.
It's what we call Alan's Pandora box.
Don't open. Dead
Don't open
inside?
it. Dead inside.
You have a Pandora's box?
It's
the first
it's
question.
his
It's,
internal soul.
It's his soul.
Yeah, it's right next to my jewelry box.
Dude, speaking of dead and inside, they just did titanium hearts. They just
I saw
implanted
that.
somebody with a titanium heart, and it was like working.
Dude, that's kind of wild.
How? How is it pumping?
It has like rotators in there to prevent like rusting and a bunch of different shit.
So kind of
Does it
like an
like-
engine with the
Wait.
cylinders?
Doesn't
Yeah,
It's
kinda.
got to, yeah.
I
You
feel like
pull in-
titanium doesn't rust. Does titanium rust?
That's what I read. Probably after a while. I don't know.
Which is crazy because there was always some like curiosity to how the heart was strong enough to like pump blood throughout your entire body, and like it creates the blood normally too. I mean, it just cycles the blood, but it also regenerates and does all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they just
That's
put it in the
crazy.
first person.
you know how heavy that fucking dude probably is? He's probably 5 pounds heavier. Or that thing might
That's
be
probably
20
more
pounds.
than 5 pounds. Yeah.
Pure titanium does not rust.
That makes sense.
So, okay. So, like the heart filters the blood out.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a filter? Not the blood. It filters the oxygen out of the blood. Is that what it is?
No, your lungs do that.
No, there's like when the blood goes to your heart, it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's still
It's
red.
it's always blue. Your blood's always blue until
No,
it hits the
your-
oxygen.
Your veins are blue, but your blood is red.
Anyway, there's something in the blood when it goes to your heart, and the heart filters it out, and then pumps it to the rest of the body again.
Oh, really?
So
I think it takes deoxygenated blood
and
and
then puts oxygen in it.
and then
So how are they doing that process? I get the whole pumping the blood through the body. I get that part.
I mean,
but
it
how are
could-
they?
Who says
hang
it
on a
isn't?
second. No, the heart doesn't filter blood directly, but it does pick up waste products and carbon dioxide from the blood as it pumps it throughout the body. The kidneys are the body's natural blood filter.
So is he gonna have to get like an oil change though?
So what?
Not
know what I'm saying?
necessarily.
Can
no.
you
'Cause-
Google what organ reoxygenates blood?
I'm guessing it's the lungs.
It has to be. So
The heart basically is just the motor to keep pushing it through the body. It keeps the motion going
Okay.
to go
Okay.
through everything else.
So the heart is the motor.
Right?
The blood is the oil.
Right?
If it's titanium,
It doesn't rust.
it doesn't rust. That's fine. But how is it pulling out that shit that it said it pulls out? Is it with this titanium heart, or is this just something that they're experimenting with?
No.
It has
I
to-
guarantee
They've
it's like
been-
they've been doing this for
They said it's been since they've been doing tests with it since 2013, I think.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure they put a pig heart in somebody back
Yeah, and then
within
they
the
died.
2000s or something like that. Like they've been trying this.
And the guy
for-
died? Well, that's not super surprising. Pigs are much smaller than humans. The
Well, I think-
necessary blood
Yeah.
pressure to
They're almost
So
just
y-
as smart.
well, that's
Yeah.
also true.
They're third smartest mammal.
I think what they were trying to do, since they didn't think putting an entire like organ from a pig inside, I think they were trying to repair damaged tissue with tissue from a pig. I don't think they replaced the whole organ. I think they were just trying to replace the parts that were bad.
So the dude didn't die. Surgeons have transplanted a pig's heart into a dying man in a bid to prolong his life. Only the second patient to ever undergo such an experimental feat. 2 days later, the man was cracking jokes and able to sit in a chair.
Yeah, but what about 2 months later?
I don't know if he maybe
pretty
have
sure
died
he's
later,
dead.
but it still worked.
I'm
It-
pretty
it-
sure he's dead.
It prolonged it for sure. But
Okay,
2
but, like-
days at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with using an adjective like prolong. Like, there's no definitive answer for how long is prolonged.
Yeah.
So, like, 24 hours is prolonged. 2 hours is prolonged. So, like,
30 minutes is technically prolonged.
so like, yeah,
Maybe they were
exact-
just had it in there until they were getting the.
If he was like undergoing like actual heart failure, it could have been like any minute he has is a minute he shouldn't have, kind of thing. So like,
it gave his family an opportunity to come by and say goodbye.
Well, maybe they were waiting for an organ.
He probably was. And he was just like, fuck it, let's try this experimental shit.
Yeah. That shit's still crazy. I don't know. Your question is a good question though. Like, will he have to go and get that little thing changed out because it'll
Yeah.
get all gunked up? But they had to have put in so much money into this.
Oh, so much money.
So much money.
And
I
the
want-
amount of research they would have done, like people that know what they're talking about, they know exactly what would have needed to like, what functions this titanium heart would need to have for it to replace
Yeah,
an actual
and it-
heart.
like
But like,
I'm sure they're smart enough to undergo trials where it would simulate a human body.
Yeah,
Time to conspiracize.
okay.
I don't think they would ever. How would you couldn't do CPR in this person anymore?
Why not? I mean, yeah, that's
well, the heart, if you push it, like it starts beating, but if you push titanium, it's just gonna be
well.
That's
Also,
true. What if it just pushes the blood through it and causes the stuff to? Because maybe like the pressure of the blood coming through will push it up and bring it back down. I'm thinking of it as like a little thing that goes up and down, pushing shit. I don't know.
I don't remember
Anal sex.
why, but I had to take two.
Yes.
I had to take 2 CPR classes once.
You must have really sucked at it the first time.
No, shit.
One is like beginner's level where you like you're not certified but you could do it if you had to, and one where you actually do get like certified and in case of like actual emergency you are qualified to handle CPR.
Dude, they scammed you out of your money.
I didn't pay for it.
You can take an 8-hour class on CPR for the first time and be certified.
The second time the first class it never came up. Like we just went over the basics, but in the second class they talked about the efficiency of CPR.
Staying alive, staying alive.
That's the beat you do it to.
Yeah, you're right. But also, if you ever are in an instance where you need to do CPR, that person is more often than not going to survive.
If I'm doing it, I'm sure they'll be fine.
I wonder how.
Also,
true that
you're
is.
gonna break a few bones.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hear cracking of the ribs
Yeah,
when
they
you do
say
it.
you don't do it right if you don't break a few ribs.
Yep. Absolutely.
Or
And
the
they've
stoma.
actually kind of changed CPR
That's
lately.
wild.
So at first it went like you do mouth to mouth. They took that out completely.
Say not to do it mouth to mouth anymore.
Yeah, you don't do mouth to mouth. Even if you have like a little mouthpiece to like put over their mouth and so there's no actual contact, you don't breathe into the mouth at all.
Huh.
It's all just pumping blood through the body.
That makes sense. I wonder how they even tested that out.
How do
I mean, it makes sense though because like
Because don't they give them
There's
oxygen as soon as they get into the
yeah, they have one of
Ambulance?
those
those
little,
squeezy things?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you want to try and get oxygen into the body, but there's still so much blood with oxygen in it throughout your body when cardiac arrest or something where you need to do
yeah,
CPR
I guess that's
happens.
true. Like, the amount of oxygen needed to sustain just your heart and your brain is much less than is needed to support everything else.
One thing I don't get though is like CPR on like someone who is drowning. It makes sense to blow water in there because the pressure from or not water, blow air in there because the pressure from the air is going to push the water up. It's just physics.
Well, wouldn't
It's
you want to fill
science.
the diaphragm so that way they could, like, try and force air out of their lungs, and with the air, comes the water?
Well, you can't. The diaphragm doesn't have air in it.
Yes, it does. It expands when you breathe in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to be able to take that breath for it to be filled up. If you're drowning, most likely you weren't able to take a breath, and so that water seeped in there.
Yeah, because that's the main issue is if water gets into your lungs.
So wouldn't then by performing old style CPR, wouldn't the diaphragm fill but not
No.
deflate?
The diaphragm does not have air in it, period. It expands like what Morgan said because your lungs expand. Everything expands in this area when you breathe. So the diaphragm is more of like it's just a muscle that lets you expand and contract type thing.
And doing it that way, that's not them taking a breath to have everything expand. That's just forcing air in there.
It's science.
It's not really taking a
Science.
breath.
We're doctors, you know.
I know for sure that my CPR license is expired, but I can still
Oh,
give
boy.
CPR. You know what's the
I've never taken a CPR class.
the crazy fucking thing is, if you save somebody
Mm-hmm.
with CPR, they can sue you.
Yeah.
Even if their intent was not to die, they can sue you for hospital bills. Because like if you're
Yep.
supposed to break ribs,
Yep.
you're not doing it right if you
That's
don't break
crazy.
anything.
I talked to
They
somebody
can
about
sue
this
you for
once. In fact, most insurers will make sure that their patient sues you because the insurers, of course, don't want to pay for that shit.
Yeah, of course not.
So because you perform CPR, you are technically liable for it, even though you performed like a good deed in saving somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do they do the Heimlich maneuver when you're choking?
It pushes air.
Yeah, if there's something blocking your esophagus, forcing air out of your lungs could dislodge whatever is in your esophagus.
But it's not gonna push. It's not gonna push oxygen back to your body. Okay, that makes sense.
Weirdest thing is they taught us how to fucking do the Heimlich on a baby. That shit's so weird.
Oh, no,
yeah,
what do
it
you do?
is. It is.
Okay, so basically, the
You wanna
head of
lift
the
me like a
microphone
baby?
is the head of the baby.
Okay.
You put the head right here, and like the baby on your arm, and you beat on their back.
Oh no!
Yep.
Damn.
Maybe not beat, but like you
That
hit them
sounds
hard. You hit them hard.
You
Yep.
because you have
You
to
try to
get-
push it out, type of thing, without actually.
Oh shit!
But if you have to do the Heimlich, that's like last stitch effort type thing. You always look in the mouth first, see if you
See
can.
if you can grab it.
Yeah, finger it out.
That's wild. Finger it out.
Yeah, let me get in there, baby. Sorry, that was weird.
That got even worse. I was just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, that
It was getting a little too
Baby.
serious. I
that
wanted
got
to bring up,
dude.
That was funny.
bring up something.
It got weird, so you wanted to bring up finger fucking a child's mouth.
Jesus.
Not just for
Christ.
children. That's for
Hold
adults
on.
too.
Okay,
you look in their
I
mouth
wouldn't
before.
I wouldn't say sticking your finger down a child's mouth while they have something literally blocking the air from reaching their lungs is finger fucking.
Have you
I
guys
mean, it
ever
is a little
choked
bit.
on something? Like
Not like actually.
No, I've never been to the
I've
point
been
where I need
like
to be saved. Yeah.
For like
I
a
mean,
second,
like-
but not like.
Usually liquids.
Yeah, I've had shit go
wrong pipe.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the scariest thing ever.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Somebody
had-
had to give you the
I've
Heimlich?
Yeah. I was really young. We're eating steak,
Oh,
shit.
no.
and I did not chew my bite of steak very well. And I was like, oh, it's so scary. It's so scary.
Is that a euphemism for penis?
Absolutely.
Got him.
my life flashed before my eyes. All 2 years of it. Just kidding. I was
and
older
all
than
6
All
penises.
two-
And all 6 penises. I
At
said,
the same time.
I tried to say get out, but it didn't work. Like back up, but
Sounded
It
more
just
like-
came out as wham.
It's a came out as a wham.
But yeah,
But
no, seriously, it
how
is
old
scary
were you?
shit. I was probably like 7 years old.
Damn, that would be scary as shit though. Thinking you're about to die. I've almost drowned before, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that tracks.
I think I told you guys the story before. My first time going into the deep end off the diving board.
Yeah.
You could like see the bottom. Yeah, I almost died. That was one time.
I had a dude fucking hold me under the water.
I did too. That fucking
Piece of shit.
bro.
And me just like freaking out of nowhere. Like right when I get under the water, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
But honestly,
That
I
makes
was
it even
probably
worse.
fine for at least another 30 seconds.
I
Yeah, you
used
could've
to I used to intentionally scare the shit out of the lifeguards. I would
No way this fucking worked.
No, I remember
You trying to pull a Sandlot fucking move here?
No. I saw one of the lifeguards just sitting on their chair going bored, and then they looked at me and went, because like I would use the ladder to help myself go down because I was too buoyant. Not because I was like fat or anything. I was a scrawny little kid, but
you gotta release the air out of your body, bud.
I would slowly do it as I would be going further down because it would help me hold my breath for longer. And I just went limp at the bottom of the pool, but like I think my foot hooked onto the bottom of the ladder, so I would stay down there. And I just saw the lifeguard looking at me, and I let go and went back up to the surface, and they shook their head at me like, "You little shit."
You were trying to pull a Sandlot, but you weren't ballsy enough to.
No, it's because
What's up,
my
my
brother
dude?
was friends with the lifeguard, so like I'd hung out with him outside of like him being a lifeguard, so I wanted to be a douchebag.
So he didn't really care if you would have died.
Yeah, that's
No,
a
he-
shitty prank though.
He's like, oh, he wants to die. Anyway.
Yeah, he would have waited
No,
until
that
you
was-
floated to the top.
That was before all that, you know.
Yeah, usually when you grow up, you want to die.
Yeah, and I was a happy kid.
What happened to you?
You
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to hear that
you
story.
don't want to hear this
Nope.
story.
Neither of you said anything about the Sandlot reference. Have you guys seen the Sandlot?
very
Yeah,
long
but
time
not
ago.
soon enough to even know that reference.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is that what they did? They tried to act like they were dead in the
Well, there's one kid that had a crush on a high school lifeguard, and
Oh,
drowned. And
tried to get.
Yeah, she was
No,
giving him
he got
CPR,
mouth to mouth.
and he opened his eyes and winked at his friend.
I think on the third time she went down to give him mouth to mouth, he grabbed her head and started kissing her.
That's fucking funny. Would you have made it that far if they came and saved you? Was it?
I didn't need saved.
Was it a dude?
Yes, it was a dude.
Okay, that makes sense. But I mean, you still. I don't.
Kiss me, daddy.
No, that's when I thought I was straight
Oh.
too. So yeah, I wouldn't have let him.
Said no, sir. No,
Well-
I'm okay.
If you think about it, Alan, you're half straight.
You are straight until you're not. Half straight.
He's bi.
I didn't get pedantic with it.
Pedantic? What do you mean?
What are all these words tonight? We're throwing out some crazy words.
Get your hand off my
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
penis, young man.
Malicious.
We told you. How many times do we have to tell you no cat porn on the podcast?
I literally just said to him, get his hand off my penis, even though it's paw. but get it off.
Hey, at least we have it on camera this time. We do have it on camera, right?
I hope so.
It's not plugged in.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go check it now.
It's plugged in. I see the
We're
light,
fine.
and that's in there.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not our only point of failure with the camera.
I see the light. I can see it. It's on. We're good, dude.
Yeah, it
I
looks
see
great.
the light.
Don't go into it. I hear God isn't so kind to your people.
That's not the right song.
I didn't know what song he was singing.
I was singing that song.
That's what I thought, dude. Boom, bitch.
It was a remix.
It was definitely a remix because those aren't the words.
Well, yeah, dude. I can't see signs.
Yeah.
I don't speak sign language. I don't know.
Maybe you should. It's
Yeah,
all
dude.
about that ALS.
They have an ALS
yeah.
version of the King Kong movie.
No way.
Yeah. Because
I
one of the
don't-
girls in there is deaf. So like
I don't
they
think
decided
it's
to do that.
ALS, guys.
I think it is ALS.
It's ASL, American Sign Language.
Yeah,
Oh, it is ASL.
ALS was the shit they were doing Ice Bucket Challenge for.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
You're right.
You're right. Oh my god.
That makes sense. Which that was a crazy one. Someone died from what was that? What was that for? Someone died from that disease, and then everyone was like, "Let's dump ice on ourselves. This is a new challenge."
We're getting frozen for ALS or whatever.
Yeah, there was a reason it was Ice Buckets. I don't remember why.
Because they wanted to
Did you
stiffen
ever-
up like the ALS patients.
I think that's what it was.
Did any of you
Because
guys-
it gave you that feeling of what happens to them.
That's fucking
I
hilarious.
think that's what it
I
was.
was just trying to be funny.
Did any of you guys actually do the ice bucket challenge?
No.
Our entire fucking school did it.
Yeah.
I
It was
had
like
a
a whole thing.
I had a cast on when
See,
it
we
first
were-
happened, so
we were
I didn't.
still in
ever-
high school when this happened. You weren't.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
What year was this?
This was probably
Uh,
2014.
Might have been middle school.
I wasn't even in. Yeah, I wasn't even in high
was
school
middle
then.
Middle school. I was
So
a
you were-
sophomore. Or something
No,
like
it
that.
You were a
was-
sophomore.
It was definitely before 2014.
No, it had to have been.
no.
Because my one of my friends who had been graduated for a year did it with his high school buddies. And I don't think he would have done it as a freshman in college. So
It was in 2014.
Boom, pal.
I was
Summer
gonna
of
say, I'm pretty
2014.
sure it was my
Kachiga.
freshman year.
Kachiga.
Because it's when I broke my wrist.
Oh shit. Okay. So that lines up for you. You know when it was.
So I was a freshman.
Yeah,
Are you guys
No.
the same
I
grade?
was a sophomore.
you were a
sophomore?
sophomore. Yeah,
I was
I
a
was a freshman.
Yeah, you're a year older than me.
I'm a year older. Okay,
you
that's right.
were
Wait,
you
you're
were
27, 26,
27.
27? I'm 25.
you were a sophomore in 2014.
When did you graduate?
2017.
So I was
And I turned 18. Ow. Bitch.
2 years ahead of you, technically.
Mm-hmm.
2014. I guess yeah. I would have been a junior.
2015.
I would have been a junior.
It
2014.
was your senior year.
So you
Yeah.
were class of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you're the same age as my sister. Actually, you're older than her. She doesn't turn 27 until August.
Yeah, I graduated when I was 17.
Early?
It was in 2018, but my birthday wasn't until October.
Were you a smart kid or something?
No.
So
I was not.
you wouldn't have been in high school.
I would have. I graduated in May of 2014.
But it was summer of 2014 is when the ALS challenge happened.
No, it was during school.
Well,
It was during school.
That's
I
just what it said online. So that's why I
Feel
said it.
like yeah, it was probably. I
So you're in
wonder-
your senior year.
It-
But you're 29. He's 27.
So it would have been the end of
No,
your
you're
freshman
28.
year.
No, I'm 29. I don't know why, but I
You
should
would
have.
had to have graduated 2013.
No, I should have graduated in 2013, but something
You're
happened.
one of
To,
those slow developers.
something happened to where I got moved to the class of 2014.
Did you just start school late? 'Cause I know people who are like older
I
that
think
started school.
so. I don't know for sure to say yes or no to that question though.
I technically graduated 2016. I had to go to that graduation because I had another class to take. I take chemistry that summer.
So you graduated in both 2015 and 2016?
Not necessarily. I didn't go to I went to the 2015 graduation. No, I don't even think I went. I might have went. I don't know. But I wasn't getting my degree that day. I did go. Yeah, diploma. I did go, but I wasn't getting my diploma that day because I had to take another class, and then I had to go.
Oh,
See, all that shit's weird with like the timing and everything.
get your
of, like,
asshole off of my phone.
how
God
old you
damn
have to
it.
be or whatever, or when your birthday is to be eligible
Start
for
school.
whatever. Yeah, because I remember starting fucking kindergarten at. I think no, I was 5. It's 5, and now it's like 6 or 7.
Damn, I thought it was still 5.
No, it's like 6.
That's
They
crazy.
changed the. So I was like the
There's
last class
Head
that was
Start
allowed to
now,
be
though.
Mm-hmm.
born in October. Like I started and was moving up with everybody, but like 1 or 2 years after I started, they were like, "We can't allow birthdays that late anymore."
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was the youngest one in my
So
grade.
dumb.
It's weird.
Yeah.
You know what else
'Cause
pissed me
I
off
was-
about school?
Go ahead.
Everything.
People that during COVID got upset that they didn't have to go to graduation or didn't have to walk across the stage. I didn't
Or-
want to be there all fucking day doing that.
Or didn't
It's
get
not all
to, you
day.
mean.
It's a 2-hour thing.
I didn't want to be there all
Well-
fucking day doing that. You and your tiny ass Ord fucking
Yeah,
school.
it depends on the school. Ours was like
Yeah.
2
well,
hours only because we did a senior slideshow type thing.
Ours
took
we
like
did a whole
4 or 5
memorable
hours.
thing.
No,
It took
yeah, ours-
forever.
Ours was literally at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Yeah.
So like it was
Ours
a,
was long.
it was huge
Fuck, where the fuck? did
Yeah.
my
for
phone
no
go?
reason. I didn't.
Maybe you shouldn't have moved it out of Prince's asshole.
When my friend Noah went to North Star, because that's where you went, right, Morgan? When he went to North Star, they said they were setting up like trailers basically, so because there wasn't enough room for people in the classroom, so they would have class in like these trailers. Or whatever.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
because North Star was
That was
overly
freshman
packed.
year.
No,
Freshman year,
or-
people had to go out to the trailer.
Yeah, it was fucking
Or
crazy.
did like a slideshow for every senior would have like their senior pictures would come up,
Yep.
and then their senior quote,
yeah,
and then,
small school shit.
and then an audio file would play. Yep, Ord is the Chanticleers, the Fighting Chickens.
The fighting cocks.
Somebody we work with went to Grand Island and they played against Ord a few times, and I mentioned that I'm from Ord, and they went, the chickens. And I went, you better watch the fucking words you say next.
Honestly, that person definitely didn't have anything to say because they're called the fucking Islanders.
There are a lot of cockfights at your school?
I think it was Central Catholic, Grand Island Central Catholic.
Oh, so they were a fucking Bible thumper. They're fucking part of the God Squad. Even though I know they're not. I'm pretty sure.
God
they're
Squad.
Practicing how to be a priest.
You know who I'm talking about? No. No.
Who else went to fucking Grand Island?
Danny.
Danny?
Who the fuck?
Oh!
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
I guess I didn't know that. She didn't really talk much, so that makes sense.
Nope.
Who the fuck is Danny?
Yeah.
Some quiet ass motherfucker at Red Robin. She still
Oh.
worked there? Surprising.
I haven't seen her in a while, so I can't answer that question.
Why do they call you the chickens though?
Because our mascot is a Chanticleer.
The fighting chickens.
It's a fighting chicken.
So they had
It's
a lot of
It's a
cockfights.
rooster.
So maybe.
So you just okay.
So whoever
fighting
founded the
cock.
school,
The
got
cockfighters.
chickens?
You guys were the Ord cockfighters.
We really were. Yeah. Burwell are rivals, pretty much. I mean,
Burwell what?
I couldn't. tell.
Indians.
I don't
That
know.
sounds about right.
Yeah, probably.
I played Burwell so many fucking times in baseball, but I could not tell you what their mascot is. I refuse to give a shit about it.
Honestly, Burwell is not as bad as Pawnee City.
What is theirs?
Indians.
Okay.
Pawnee City Indians.
I mean, that makes sense.
Pawnee
though.
is, but
It's a tribe.
it is a tribe. It is
that
a tribe.
kind of fucked
But,
up.
What are you guys still a tribe right now? No, you're not.
You're a public school.
You are public
You're
school.
a city.
No,
It's
they
like,
are not a city. They're
it's
smaller
like-
than Wymore.
What Florida team is it that does the war chant?
The Seminoles?
Yeah. Are they a tribe?
Seminoles.
What is that? FSU?
Florida State
State?
Seminoles.
Yeah. Are they a tribe? Is that fucked up to you?
Is it an actual tribe?
I don't think that's the name of the tribe though. Pawnee
Pawnee is a type of is a-
tribe.
yeah, it's,
It's
a
a
whole-
tribe name.
Typo.
No,
type of
Seminole
Native
is
American.
Seminole
name.
was a tribe.
It's a
yeah.
whole tribe.
I don't know, maybe. So I guess I'd never thought of it that way. So
Is it fucked up that the Kansas City Chiefs do the stupid shit that they fucking
we
do?
weren't
Everybody
talking
does
about the
that.
fucking war thing. We were talking about the name.
Yeah, I'm just trying to argue with you though.
Of course you are. That's all you want to do is fucking argue.
Not for the point of arguing, but for the
For the point of arguing.
No,
That's
it's
all
really,
you ever do.
No, it's not. It's because I want to fucking I want to see where your thoughts actually are on this. Like, if you think that it's not okay for Pawnee City, like, what are you okay with?
I'm not saying it's not okay for Pawnee City. It's just a little
Weird.
yes.
But honestly, why is it racist though? Because like, aren't they using it in a term of like, we're the warriors, we're the Indians, like we're the fighters? Why is it such a bad thing to? And aren't they honoring them by calling their city Pawnee? Like, don't you think they were in thoughts of like trying to be friendly with the Native Americans? Why else would you like steal their name unless you're like, we created that, we like that name, we're gonna keep it?
It's to me, it's kind of like it's the conqueror's version of like calling it Pawnee City. Like, they conquered the area from the Pawnee, so they call it Pawnee City. So that's
I
what
could see
kind of
that.
makes it weird to me.
What
But,
if
like,
they put like an apostrophe S? Pawnee's City.
This
Would
is
it
their
be-
city. This is their city, but it's all whites now.
what about
was that? But it's all whites now. It's all whites now.
I'm just thinking old
I wonder
times.
what,
Old times.
Sioux City has to have a few high school teams. Wonder what their mascots are.
Honestly, I don't know. I know one is Cardinals, for sure. Sioux City Cardinals.
Did you play them?
No. I did not play them.
Why does Austin look like he came from an AA meeting?
Fuck, what do they sing in Family Guy?
Oh,
Do
during
they have to stop drinking?
Yeah, Peter.
Oh.
He's like
And the cops come?
Preacher,
Shabuzi.
pastor.
No, that's the
He's
football
their
one.
sponsor.
yeah. He's. Oh fuck!
They
what is-
flip the room every time Joe
Yeah.
walks in. I can't think of how they go. All we need is booze. I don't know what they say. It's
Yeah.
something crazy like that. I mix it up with the Shabuzi song from when he played for the Patriots. He's a Shabuzi.
Shapoopy.
Shapoopy. That's what it
Shaboopy.
is. Shaboopy.
Shaboopy.
He's my
Shaboopy.
Shaboopy.
Shaboopy. Yeah. Sorry. Copywritten. I'm just kidding.
I always go every
I
time
don't
I
see
think
any
of a Family
trademark on
Guy
that
song.
bitch.
Every time I think of a Family Guy song, I go bag of weed, a bag of weed.
All I need is a bag of weed. Yeah, that was those shows are iconic, dude.
I just watched the episode the other day where Peter and Quagmire become a band.
Oh.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's
so freaking good.
Yeah, every time I tell people about that, they're like, "Did you get that from Family Guy?"
Yep.
No,
Well,
you fucking
duh.
losers. No, I knew it before Family Guy. I heard it from this daycare
wait,
lady.
you've actually put butter on a Pop-Tart?
My whole
That's
life
hood
until
stuff.
now, because I don't eat Pop-Tarts anymore. But literally, a daycare lady did it for me a long time ago. And ever since then, I put butter on my Pop-Tarts.
Honestly, I can see it because I like the toasty outside out of the toaster. But if you melt some butter in that bitch and it soaks up,
It's so
I bet
good.
that's
Okay.
I've never
It's like
done
a
it.
frosted
Here-
piece of toast.
Hear
I've
me
never
out.
done it.
Hear me out. A fried Pop-Tart.
That's what it is. It's already fried. You're double frying a Pop-Tart.
No, like an actual fried, like an oil, like canola oil fried Pop-Tart.
Would you put breading on the outside, or were you just fried?
I was thinking
as-
like
Yeah.
chicken fried.
Isn't that?
Chicken
Wouldn't that
fried
be like
Pop-Tart.
a pastry? Like a what are they called?
collage.
No. The Pillsbury Doughboy pastries.
Oh,
Why
toaster
can't-
strudel?
Isn't that what a toaster strudel would be?
I
No.
guess, but like
Also,
Kinda?
fuck
Pop-
you, collages are.
What's a
Pop-Tarts
collage?
are crispier than toaster strudels.
I'm about to
so-
awaken your mind, bro.
Oh shit! What is a collage? I thought that was a group of pictures.
That's also what I was thinking.
Sorry, kolache.
Kolache?
Kolache?
Or whatever.
Those Czech desserts.
Amen, brother.
Hey man, I've
Dude,
never
those
had
are
one.
Love you,
good.
grandma.
Are they? Love you, grandma.
There was a
Sorry, I'm Czech.
You gotta-
Slavonic.
You gotta.
In,
oh,
uh,
duh.
Yeah.
in my
What country
hometown.
is it? Sorry.
In my hometown, there was a farmer's market the first Friday of April or first Saturday of April until like the last Saturday of October. And and there was somebody who made kolaches homemade, like from the start homemade, and they were so good. They were so good. I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much. You guys are the worst.
See, here's the thing. Kolaches. It's literally just like jam, and then like a flaky, almost like a croissant. You know, like a flaky pastry on the outside, and then like jam in the middle.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Not everybody puts like a glaze around the pastry part of it,
No, they don't.
but it makes it so much better.
Is that the same thing as a Danish?
Almost, but
I think a Danish is a person.
shut the fuck up.
He's a goddamn Dane.
Is it just
Kolache
Dane?
is more of where it's like a pastry.
They're
where
Danish?
Oh.
Think of like a jelly donut, but the top of the donut is cut off.
I've seen it before for sure. I've seen it.
But
I
like,
want to try one.
I've never had a kolache with glaze on it.
Oh, makes it so much better.
He's
My-
a big glazer.
My
I bet he's a big glazer, huh? You should come in a duster next time.
my great grandma Z.
That's what happens when he hasn't glazed in a while.
Yeah.
It's a duster.
My great grandma Z made the best kolaches.
Grandma Z? That's adorable.
Dude, my
I like
my
that.
grandma makes the best cookies ever, and I want to get her recipe.
But they're not kolaches.
No, but they're cookies.
I want to
so
try. What kind of cookies are they?
Yeah,
chocolate chip.
Oh, tell your
Mm,
grandma
I
to
fuck
fuck,
up a cookie.
right
Homemade
off.
monster cookies. That's where it's at.
What the fuck is a
a lot
monster
of
cookie?
You never had
don't
a
know what a
fucking
monster
monster
cookie
cookie?
is?
Peanut butter, M&Ms. Oh, you load that bitch up
Isn't
with
it like
shit.
chocolate chips, peanut butter, M&Ms?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
I'm pretty sure some oatmeal in there too.
Yeah, there is some oatmeal.
in there. Do they put
I
raisins
put
in there
white
too? Or
chocolate.
fuck
No.
No
Okay.
raisins.
I put like white chocolate in there sometimes.
Dude, you don't know
Mm.
you don't know monster cookies until you have my Aunt Pat's.
Can
I've never talked about my Aunt Pat, but she's the
haven't.
daughter of my grandma Z
Where's she at? Can you-
in Lincoln.
Oh, we need to.
Is
put
she
her in
coming to
order,
the floating
dude.
trip? Tell her to bring some
no,
cookies.
different side of the family.
Okay.
Different side of the family.
Ask her to bake
Can,
some
uh,
anyway.
can
I was gonna say, can we put in an order
hey,
for
Friday,
some cookies?
I'm
Try
gonna
some
go
cookies?
to Walmart and get some supplies. Let's make some cookies some Friday. We can
Monster
make-
cookies.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's make some monster
Monster
cookies.
You need to
cookies are
get
so
those recipes.
fire,
I wanna
bro.
try
Let's
those.
let's do it. We can even film it for the podcast. If
Can
we
you make
want to.
kolaches too? How do you make those? Do you know how to
Kolaches?
make it?
I would have to ask around my family to see if
I
Figure out
feel
what
like
to
those
buy.
would
I wanna
take
try one.
a while.
Yeah.
Here, have you guys ever had rosettes?
No.
You know what those are?
No. I know what Rosetta Stone is.
So rosettes is literally just batter,
Uh-huh.
and like you like dip your little shape thing in the batter, and then you put it into the oil, and it's just fried batter, and then you put sugar on top.
Oh yeah, I've had one of those.
Dude,
Those are fire.
dude, my grandma's rosettes. She's still alive, so she bakes for me.
Grandma Z still alive?
Not Grandma Z.
Not Grandma Z. Not
Grandma
GZ.
Shar. Grandma Z was great Grandma Z.
Is
My grandma Shar is my grandma. My
Okay.
mom's mom.
I'm sorry.
Are
She
they
makes-
like straight up foreign or are they like white?
They're white.
Okay. When I think of Czechoslovakian or Czechs, I think of like foreigners.
They're white.
people.
White
white.
foreigners.
They're foreign white people.
They're white
Don't
as
say
fuck.
white people are foreign people. They're still fucking
They're white
Is
as
that
fuck.
Russia?
No, Czechoslovakia is like south
was occupied by Russia, yes.
Yeah, for a while.
of,
Yeah.
for a
Okay.
while, yeah, but it's
Or was that Germany? Either one. Doesn't
both technically.
Okay.
For a while they were occupied by Germany, and then for a while they were occupied by the USSR, and now they're Czechia or some bullshit.
But here's the thing.
It's by Greece, kinda.
Great grandparents knew how to fucking cook.
Yes, they do.
My great grandma did not.
You're talking about your white
Yeah, my white great grandma.
That's crazy because both of my great grandmas were white and they knew how to cook.
They
My great grandma wouldn't even get in a car.
what?
Yeah, she refused. She wouldn't learn
Amish?
how to drive, and if she had to get into a car, it was like important to go somewhere.
It's hard
Otherwise,
to
people
teach
brought
old
her
dogs
shit.
new tricks.
Yeah, something
of
like that.
shit.
What was your grandma like?
The
Born
Model
turn
T
of the
wasn't
century?
invented
What
yet.
The fuck?
She was born in like 1908 or something crazy like that.
So the Model
No.
T wasn't invented yet.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it was something weird, something wild.
I
Great
think
grandma.
Jesus Christ was born a little bit before 1908.
Damn.
Yeah,
My great great grandma was born in like 1905.
something.
Like 5. So like 3 years before your grandma.
Something. I think that's actually my grandpa. My great grandpa was born in
My
1908.
great grandma
I don't
was
know
born
when my
in
great
like
grandma was
the
actually born.
30s, dude. What the fuck is your old
She was
ass
she was
family?
old. She was alive for a long fucking time, bro.
I don't even know if it was 30s. Was 40s, 50s?
She was
No
like a,
shit. She'd still be. Sorry.
She's
No, she
she
wouldn't-
almost 80 when she died last year, so 43.
I thought she was.
Yeah.
I don't.
79 last year would have been 44, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
When was World War II?
1939 to 1945. Some say
So she was born during World War II, like 40 something.
She wasn't in a world war, but she definitely did serve in the army. Maybe during Iraq.
your grandma served in the army.
Great grandma.
Yeah, my great grandma. Yeah,
Badass
Damn.
motherfucker.
she's a badass.
What did she do in the army?
Damn.
She wasn't afraid to voice her opinion either. That's where Alyssa gets it from.
That makes sense.
That is where Alyssa gets it from. Her and my great grandma would go back and forth all the time.
Yeah, because
really.
well, because she grew up in the 40s on whatever,
Yeah.
and
Damn.
little different views from
Yeah.
when.
You know Alyssa. Like it's a little bit different
Oh yeah, yeah.
lifestyle vibe.
But
That
they still
makes
loved
sense.
each other.
I don't know exactly what she did. I knew she
Alyssa
worked
was
at
her
a.
favorite.
She worked
Oh,
at
she
a.
was? Oh, that's cool.
Austin would say otherwise, but
Alyssa was not her favorite.
you were.
Alyssa wasn't.
You were her favorite.
I was the boy of the family.
That
I
is
was
very
her
true. You were the
favorite.
only boy of the family.
I was her favorite.
And back then, if you didn't have a boy,
Yeah, no one to carry on the line.
yep.
And Christy tried to tell me that she was the favorite, and I said,
That's bullshit.
No.
Nope. The grandchildren were not the favorite. The great grandchildren were
Yeah.
the favorite.
She was like, I was literally there during her final breaths, and I said, that don't matter. She would have said I'm her favorite.
That
It
don't matter.
That doesn't matter.
It's very sad. Like, obviously, like
That's
we're
your
moving
younger
on
sister you're
with
talking
it.
about?
No, that's my aunt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My aunt tried to tell me she was her favorite, and I was like, no,
No way.
you weren't. I promise you. She took care of it because my mom was a single mom, so like we were just at my great grandma's all the time.
Yeah.
Like we went there before school so she could drive to work, and then we went there after school till she got off of work. So we were there every day.
Damn.
She was making us breakfast, fucking snacks, and then I would just sit there and watch Jeopardy with her forever.
Dude, that's what they like. Even my grandma now, she's like she lives by herself,
Uh-huh.
and anytime you come over, you make her day.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah,
You
that's how
know,
my grandma is.
That's
too.
what they want. It's like, hey, can I get you some food? I'm like, no, grandma, you just had your hip replaced.
Yeah, it's like chill
Sit
out.
the fuck down, bro. I can make my own food, but that's what they live for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that just? Oh, that
It
is
really is.
it's
Like,
so
how-
heartwarming.
like,
I don't know why. It
there's
just is.
just an infinite amount of love in a grandma's heart. It's unbelievable.
Love my grandma. My grandpa, complete opposite. He didn't give a fuck if you were there or not. He just wanted to be in his
Well, yeah,
own
that's how,
silence.
that's how I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Don't
like,
talk to me.
she'll be like, the grandkids are coming over. I'll be like, so you got it then?
Cool.
You
You-
need me? Just like wink at me or something. I'll stay around for like 10 minutes.
you let me know-
you can take a break.
You let me know if you want me to take them fishing or something. You know,
No,
I got you.
Yeah. The most memorable story from my grandpa I got is him throwing eggs at Boy Scouts when he was a Boy Scout. Like,
See, grandpas, they don't talk.
they don't talk at all.
They don't
dude.
talk.
Oh, dude, my
say
grandpa
a
had
fucking
some
word.
killer stories. Like, he ran away from Tulsa, Oklahoma to either L.A. or San Diego.
Wait. He ran away from a city, or
Yeah.
did he run away from? What did he run away from?
If I remember the story right, he worked at a diner, and this was during the 50s or 60s.
Oh, when diners
Oh,
were popping.
So they
Yeah.
were spraying black people with a hose.
Yeah, and he
He's like, I
Uh,
don't want none of
I
that.
still
and
do
he
that.
took the
Good man.
he took the
Good man.
cooks an order from a couple of like black guys, and he the
Mine was just supposed to be a joke, but it's
No,
come
no.
to fruition now.
No, this is kind of fucked talking about this, but the cook was like, "Hey, why don't you circle the C on the paper?" And he's like, "What are you talking about? What C?" And he was like, "The C right there in the bottom of the ticket." It's like, "What does that mean?" "Oh, it's for colored people, so we salt their food so they don't come back."
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Getting a little insight on the little racial
yeah. So
thing
like,
back in
What
the
if they
day.
like salt?
no, I mean like they would salt it. They would pour like an entire thing of like they'd take the top off of a salt shaker and pour it on the food.
You would think you'd want it the opposite way, because I feel like unseasoned food is worse. You can just
No, but-
scrape
You can
that
fix
salt
it
But
up,
like
you know?
once you have too much salt, there is no fixing that plate.
And I'm pretty sure they would bring it out where it's visibly there's salt on it.
Let's give them fuckers some
No, but, like,
diabetes.
Some
he
diabetes.
literally lived the hobo
Fast
life
track
where
it.
he got on a train illegally and rode it to California.
Oh shit! So he was one. Fuck, what do they call those people?
Hobo.
They weren't called hobos. There's more specific name.
What a-
Rail hopper?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't.
Yeah, and
fucking
he
matter,
he lived out in LA for like the next 30 years before moving to Montana.
He was a gypsy.
Yeah, he was a gypsy.
Yeah.
He was
Just a nomad.
definitely a gypsy.
Just
My
a nomad.
grandfather was a gypsy woman.
Of all the people who would have never in a million years been a gypsy, my grandfather would have never.
He probably hated gypsies, didn't he?
No, he didn't hate them. He's
I'm all cool with the blacks, but fuck the
I don't
gypsies.
like gypsies.
no, he's smart enough to know what they like, who they are, and what they believe in, but also realize that to him it's bullshit.
I think gypsies are just nomads. I don't think it's a whole religion, is it?
They're
No, it
they're
is.
more of a spiritual person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Gypsy, is that the thing where you get 3 wishes when you rub the lamp?
all southern like. What you talk? You can't get no 3 wishes from that motherfucker.
He had his house on his back.
This dude was blue and he had a goatee. I don't know.
And I don't know how the hell he did this, but he had no goddamn legs. He was just floating.
Floating right out of the
Lieutenant
lamp.
Dan is a genie.
What? No,
Said Lieutenant Dan is a gypsy?
Genie.
We said nothing about genies over here, sir. And
Talking about
Lieutenant Dan was
gypsies.
a
We're
war
talking about-
hero, sir. You fuck right off.
Talking about gypsies,
I'll
you
tell
know the
you-
ones that give you 3 wishes.
That's a genie, you dumb fuck.
Lieutenant Dan.
Agree to disagree.
Lieutenant Dan. You want some ice cream?
I'm about to rage quit this podcast.
You're an asshole.
I'm gonna
about to
rage
rage
quit.
I told you
Alright,
guys
this
I was
ain't-
done.
Just keep on running then.
I really did not want to laugh at that.
But it was too good not to.
I really did not. God damn it, that was too funny.
Well,
Have you? Sorry.
no, I don't care.
He was about to quit it.
I was.
I
You
know.
keep going,
I
dude.
know. Have you seen Forrest Gump?
No.
What?
Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen Forrest Gump probably
I've seen
like
it.
more than 5
You need
times.
to watch
I've been to
it.
Bubba Gump's.
You know what's the craziest
That's
thing?
crazy.
I know so many people who say that movie is dog shit.
Really?
It's dumb as fuck, but
It's so dumb.
funny.
It is pretty dumb, but like at the same time, there's some shit.
It's a
in there.
genuinely good
I-
movie, dude. I think it's decent.
Dumb, great movie.
I used to be very intolerant. Okay, so when I would hear Forrest Gump talk, I said I can't listen to this for a long period of time. So I turned it off and just never ended up watching it.
Would you say you called that retarded?
That's what I call you.
Fair. I haven't seen it since I was an adult, but I thought when I was younger.
Since I was an adult.
I love you,
You're
Jenny.
not an adult anymore.
Not in this moment, sir.
You gone and got yourself some AIDS, so I'll fuck you now.
And then they have a kid.
Life is
Yeah.
like a box of chocolates.
Chocolates.
I throw
You gotta
them
get
in
the
the
right
trash because they're black.
No, he likes black people. Him
Oh
and
my
Bubba Gum.
God.
Him and
Gum's
Bubba Gum.
black.
Yeah. And he starts Bubba Gum shrimping.
Doesn't he leave Bubba Gump behind though?
No,
Doesn't he never see Bubba again?
No, because he went back for many people during Vietnam.
I love how we just went
Vietnam.
southern for the last.
He went back for many people, and then his last time back, he heard someone yelling, and it was Bubba Gump.
And that's when he got something bumped.
He picked him up, and he ran him back. He definitely felt something biting him in the
I was
butt.
gonna say that when something. bit him
All,
in the butt.
Spoilers,
all of
guys.
this,
This
all of
movie is
this,
not
because
old
I made a
enough.
stupid fucking
movie's not
Lieutenant
old.
Dan joke.
I don't know if I call it stupid.
It was a
But
good joke.
no, and then Bubba Gump ended up dying, and so he did
Bubba Gump
Bubba Gump
did
shrimping
die.
because all Bubba Gump talked about was shrimping.
I forgot Forrest Gump made that restaurant.
Why am I ever gonna?
You went
watch
to a
this
Forrest
movie
Gump
now?
made
Because
restaurant.
it's a
That wasn't
fucking
even.
great movie.
It all just got spoiled
And-
for me.
everything.
That's like
The
okay,
entire movie.
but
a
everything.
fraction.
Alan,
All right, now you're feeling like Alan with his phone.
Yeah, what are we
okay?
doing here?
I really didn't touch it this time.
Where's my vape, you son of a bitch?
All right, first, don't insult me because I really don't have your vape.
He doesn't want the banana.
Yeah, how long do you guys? If I took your vapes away for like 2 days, you guys think you'd be the same person?
I
No.
would have already
No.
bought a new one.
I would cut a
Buy new
bitch.
one. Oh shit!
I honestly could probably do it for 2 days without a vape.
You could also swim 3 miles, so I don't know if I'd trust your judgment.
Exactly.
I wouldn't die, but like I went to work one day and left my vape at home, and I should have gone back and got it because I knew the day was gonna fucking suck, and the day fucking sucked. And then I went home and I took the biggest rip of this motherfucker, and then I was like,
Dude, I'd be so irritable. My sarcasm would not be
It'd be
sarcasm.
real.
Like, I wouldn't even feel the need to be like, oh, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
I'd
You'd
be
just
like-
I meant that shit.
I would death glare you.
I actually read this thing recently about how nicotine, like people have self-medicated with nicotine for decades without knowing it because, like, that they actually have ADHD. And
Oh, I
that
definitely do.
nicotine
ADHD.
actually helps. They're looking into a specific molecule within nicotine to further ADHD medications right now.
Would it be just as addictive as nicotine?
No, that's what they're trying to like
Eliminate?
Yeah, that's why they're looking into the molecule specifically. Like,
Just like the flavor
And some say-
and then the lights.
Some people say
And then
actual like nicotine itself isn't addictive. It's the chemicals they add into the things that people are getting.
Could be
to
the chemicals.
addictive.
It's also like, what is it? I'm going to say mouthfeel. Like,
Yeah.
just the
The
motion.
pleasure or whatever.
Yeah.
oral fixation is what it's
That's,
called.
yep, that's what I was.
Yeah.
And it actually has to do with a specific point in development in babies. That's why certain people only drink things out of straws.
I also have a very much addictive gene in my body because family members are addicts. Gambling, alcohol.
Is addiction
shit like that.
genetic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
I
Pretty
think
sure it
that is
is.
one of the things where it's not nurture its nature. Oh, is that the right thing? Or is
Yes.
Yeah.
it yeah.
Yep.
That's the one thing my dad actually cared to give me.
Addiction.
Nurture can overtake nature in those terms. Like if you grow up the right way, you'll be able to like have the abilities to beat that addiction. But
If you see
More
the
often
addiction
than
in
not,
process, it's
nature
gonna so I mean, I definitely think addiction is a part of the it's a biological thing, you know. And I know a lot of people that believe in that too because when I was in college, there's a guy. He's like, I'm not gonna drink alcohol because my family drinks a lot of alcohol. Like they are alcoholics.
Right.
You know, and it's like it makes sense, but like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Sometimes you got better resistance.
I mean,
than other people.
he would drink, but like he wouldn't. I don't know. He doesn't get drunk. He would have like a couple beers when we're all getting fucking trashed.
There's definitely those people out there though that like see their parents like that, and then they're like, "I'm never gonna do
Yeah,
it.
you know,
I'm
I don't
never
want to be
doing
that.
it."
I
There's a
just
lot
depends.
of people out there like that, but I feel like there's a lot of people who think that way, but still end up in that addiction cycle.
Yeah.
I mean,
it takes a strong will to break out of that cycle.
I mean, I get like I saw it firsthand. I was taken from my mom at one point. I've been in foster care type shit because of her alcohol. Like she was an alcoholic and everything. I've seen it firsthand, and I 100% believe. Like I drink a lot now. Yes, I'm not gonna deny it. If I have a child, it's something that I would change for. You know?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But at the same time, I guess, and now I'm kind of thinking about it a little more. It's like, what if it gets to a point where I can't do it, or like I feel like I can't do it? It just, you know. But I don't know. That's a tough thing right there.
That's
with
the
that.
thing with
90
alcohol. It's
days
like,
to form a habit, or it takes like certain amount of time to form a habit. It takes way longer to break the habit.
Yeah. It takes fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. Alcoholism's bad, kids.
Yeah.
Don't be alcoholics.
But also I feel like, I guess I tell myself this every time. It's like, I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s, you know? This is what people do in their 20s. They get fucking trashed all the
Yeah.
time. Even though I don't get trashed all the time.
I think that's
I just drink.
Yeah, we have.
there's a difference between
drinks.
alcohol. There's people that like get drunk and like are a completely different person when they're drunk, and they love that feeling or whatever. You guys are the same
I don't
people.
love the
I can
feeling.
hardly tell when you're drunk compared to when you're sober most of the time.
Oh, you can.
It's because
tell-
we haven't gone
get
to
a little
the bars.
louder. Fair.
If you
Fair.
saw me at the bars, I am.
Shot.
My
shot,
mom.
shot,
We went
shot,
out to the
shot.
bars one
God.
night with my mom, and I was already fucking trashed by the time we even got to the bars. And by the time my cousin and my aunt got to the bars, I had like almost broken my hand from that punching machine because I fucking hit the punching machine. I was threatening to fight everybody.
He gets a little aggressive sometimes.
I get very
Little
aggressive
handy?
sometimes.
We've,
I told you about
We've
this.
almost fought a
I
few
think you
times
did.
when we've both been drunk.
He wanted
We
to fight
have.
those kids riding the bikes.
Oh
yeah.
It's funny. I told him
I
about this.
did.
I told him about this, and he's like, "Well, sometimes my cousin goes down there and rides his bike."
They do
I'm like,
wheelies and shit all the time.
yeah,
down
and I'm
there,
like, these kids were doing wheelies and fucking around on their bikes. And I'm like, oh shit, I hope one of them wasn't your cousin.
They were trying to talk shit, dude. It's like fucking fuck out of
that shit
here.
would be so funny to see Austin out there like, I'll fight you right now.
They split up and went different ways, and like just left because I was like, come over here, get over here then.
Dude, imagine being the most sober out of all three of these motherfuckers. It's like, get to the fucking car. Just go to the car. You don't want to fight a fucking kid right now. He's like, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll kick his ass.
Who
I'm
was
like,
that- who else
"Austin,
was with
I'm
you?"
sure you
Dude,
will. I'm
I-
sure you will. But like,
I'm sure that when you're the most sober out of the three of us, it really feels like babysitting.
oh, 100%.
Who was the third one? Alan Hell or what?
Him.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was just you
me.
three.
Oh,
together.
no. Sorry. There was 4 of us. Callie was there.
Oh, Callie, I got you.
And Callie was trashed. Just fucking 2 sheets to the goddamn wind. And she was egging it on. Like, she's the one that started the whole thing. She said some shit first.
No, they said some shit to her, and then she said, like, you're gonna talk to me like that, little kid or little boy,
Oh, well,
or
either way.
something like that.
Either way. We're grown ass adults, guys. It's definitely babysitting with these motherfuckers.
Look, if you're gonna talk shit, get ready to get hit.
Yeah,
I
except
wouldn't
it's a
have, like,
goddamn
physically
child.
hit him. I would have just like oops, sorry, your bike fell over. Like,
Throw a fucking
Oops,
fucking
your face
rod
is
in
the
between their
dirt.
their
Oh.
fucking
How did that
wheels.
happen?
oh, sorry, I tripped.
Beating up
But
children.
yeah, no, the night we were out with my whole family, I feel like I threatened to beat up at least 8 people. Because I threatened to beat
Thank
up my
you.
cousin's boyfriend. I threatened to beat up a lot of people that were hitting on Alyssa.
Thank you.
I threatened to
appreciate that,
beat
'cause
up
I
on
wasn't
people that
there.
were hitting on my mom. Which I don't remember because I was like, somebody's hitting on you. I mean, you're single now, so you go for it. I don't remember threatening to beat people up.
Wait,
like that.
you went out with? It was just you, your mom, and Alyssa.
And
No,
Izzy.
Izzy was
Izzy?
there. My cousin was there. My aunt was there. My cousin's boyfriend's friend was there, and he was fucking weird.
Tristan was being weird. Yeah, that makes sense. He's kind of a he's.
He was gonna take a vapor shot with me, but fuck Iggy's.
But okay, so here's
Or
the thing.
JJ's. Sorry, Iggy's.
Here's the thing. Would you guys go out and drink with your mother to
With
a
my-
bar?
Yes.
With my what?
I
Yeah,
have.
straight up.
Mother.
I would
I would drink with Dante's mom.
for sure.
I would drink
My-
with my mom.
No.
She
I
gets
would
mad.
not drink with my stepmom.
See, I told Alyssa this the other day. You guys have a weird relationship with your mom. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to go out and drink with my mom. I will have beers with my mom at her place while we're grilling out.
To be
But-
fair, my mom was like a partier growing up. Like, so
Party
she was
fucking central.
baby. She was a partier when I was growing up. Like, she was always going to the bar and shit. So like, I grew up with that. So like, now that we're older, like, I know
Yeah.
that's what
To
I do.
expect.
So like, of course she would do that.
The only time we went to the bar with my mom was when it was that escape room. We went to like dinner and then an escape room, and then we just went to the bars because it was already getting late. And we were like, "Fuck it, let's chill." But my mom gets mad if I don't invite her to like karaoke and shit on Thursday nights, and I'm like, "You work at fucking 9 a.m. in Diller on Friday. What do you mean?"
drunk?
Literally, I
an
was like,
hour and a half away.
you're gonna wait till 2 a.m. You're gonna come home at 2 a.m. and be cool. With
Not
that.
even go home at 2 a.m. That's when you leave.
Yeah. Well, she said I'll stay at your house and then leave at like 7 a.m. And I'm like, no, you ain't.
Hey, you know what? I could see that happening because, like, older people, they're like, fuck it, I'm going to get whatever. I'll stay up late. Not older people, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, they have an inept ability to be able to get up early in the morning.
Especially after you
After
have
a
4
late night.
kids, you know, she
Yeah.
just fucking never sleep.
It's like, she's used to
Forever,
it at this
yeah.
point. Like, I can run on 4 hours of sleep. Dude, that shit fucking sucks.
Especially if you were drunk the night before.
Caffeine addiction
Right.
is one hell of a fix-all, though.
Fuck caffeine. Most addictive drug in the world.
Real life. But it's amazing. I mean, I don't want to say it's a fix-all because usually I still feel a little shitty afterwards. But
Oh,
it
no.
wakes me up.
Like, more often than not, when I'm super tired like that and I'll drink, like, a Red Bull, sometimes 2, all it really does is I'm still exhausted, but now I'm exhausted and my heart's going fast. That's it. That's all.
You gotta drink Monster.
The only time I really
Monster
need a
wake
Red
you
Bull
right
is
up.
when I'm fucking driving. It's like, I don't need a Red Bull at home. I guess I do need it when we go to the bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say we drink Red Bull a lot.
I mean,
at
I
the
mean, we drink
bars.
vodka Red Bulls, but here's the thing. It's like, it's to keep me up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
like-
think I'm going to pass out at the
Yeah.
bar.
The
But, like,
the
when
vodka's
I'm
a downer
driving,
and the Red Bull's an upper, so it's just keeping you
Same.
level at that point.
every fucking day.
It's scary as fuck, too, falling
See,
asleep. when you're
vodka
driving,
for
bro.
me is an upper, and Red Bull's an upper. So then I just go, woo!
Through the fucking roof.
I mean, you
literally.
guys know. You guys have seen me.
Yeah.
Off a few vodka Red Bulls.
Did we
Fair
tell you
enough.
about the fucking God, it was like 3 weeks ago. We went to the bars. These motherfuckers in my car.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
know
didn't
what
say it
you're
on
about-
here.
I know what you're about to say.
What was it?
He did it first, which made me do it, which I think made him do it. And then I stopped, and then he did it
Okay,
about 3 more
so
times.
No, quiet down. Quiet down. This is my vehicle I'm talking
Hold
about.
on. I want to explain my side.
Your
Alright.
side of what? Puking out my fucking window?
Yeah.
Which I told you to do, which is fine. But here's the thing. They're puking out the window. This is them. Window's right here.
Bruh.
It's like, dude,
You are not.
get your fucking body out the window.
You were not explaining that I was literally in your car, like
Yeah, I couldn't move either.
You guys are
like
ridiculous.
walking back to your car.
None got in your car, so you should
No,
be
it
fucking
didn't.
happy about
Yeah,
that.
But
at
guess what?
least.
There's still fucking shit on my car.
shit. Who's
I
shitting
gave
out
you
your
a
window?
20 to get a car wash.
I
It's,
got a
should've-
car
it's
wash.
not my fault that you got the shittiest car wash on the planet. then.
Shittiest fucking car
Oh,
wash.
A
What
real
do you
friend would have
mean? You
washed
got
it
a
off
car
for him.
wash and your car is still dirty? Shitty car wash. My car was covered in bird shit last week.
No one cares about the bird shit on your car.
Real friend would have washed it off for him.
Yeah, well, I
You have a
mean,
hose outside.
I gave him a.
I told him I would.
He gave me $20 to go to a car wash. Okay. Granted, this was. Yeah. You were there. You saw it.
I saw it.
It was like 3 days after they puked on it.
Oh man, so it like baked on
I
there a
gave
little
you
bit.
the 20 that
No, it was
next.
2 days because it was Thursday night.
Yeah, it was a list.
No, it was
still
Friday
on
night.
it on the
I
list.
gave you the 20
When we
the
went to
very
Indian
next
food.
fucking
It
morning.
was literally the day after. The day after I got it. No, the next day I got a car wash. So it was 2 days.
That's,
2 days.
That's your fault.
There's.
That's-
you want me? You
that
want me
is-
to go get a fucking car wash
Hey,
right away?
look, if you're gonna complain
Especially
about
at
it,
like
if you,
2:30 in the morning.
no, not right away. But if you're gonna be, I gave you the 20 the next fucking morning when I woke up in the morning. I came out and gave you a 20. Like, hey, I know it's not all mine, but I got enough on your car to.
Guess
feel-
what? I was busy that next fucking morning.
Oh, it sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Get a
You
fucking
threw up
scrub
on
daddy
his-
and some soap.
You guys are assholes.
You want me to get a scrub daddy?
I'll
and some
do it.
soap? All right, I am making a big deal out of nothing, honestly, because it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. But the fact that there's still puke on my car
after the car
after
wash.
the car wash.
Well, it also
I had gloves on the other day, and I just whatever. As long as it doesn't rust.
Imagine you come out the next day and it's just already fucking orange.
No, that shit's titanium.
no, it's not.
I am
I think it's a plastic door. Pretty sure it's like it's not even metal, is it? Your door.
Yeah, the
Fiberglass.
outside paneling is like plastic or fiberglass. Yeah.
Bloody as shit. All right, how do you guys feel if we wrap this thing?
I was just about to say, this was us being us. Thanks for listening. Sorry, my words always evade me, unlike people in NCAA, because I tackle all their asses. But this was us being us. Thank you all for listening. Follow us on YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, podcasts, Spotify, and that's it.
Boom.
Adios, amigos.
Later, bitches.
Adios.
Goodbye.